Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Christmas spectacular live stream. It's going to be great, talking about all Christmas stuff. And today I'm joined by my co-host Kenny. How you doing, Kenny?
Better, thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah,
Better
Merry
New
Christmas
Year.
and Happy. Well, we got another one before the New Year, but Happy
Oh
New
yeah,
Year to
that's
anyone
true.
that
That's
doesn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Who've we got here? We got Sai here. Merry Christmas, Sai.
Hey, Cy.
Right, we'll jump straight into our first topic, which is our recent watches. Do
Sure,
you want to go first, Kenny?
sure. Let me pull it up on my letterbox. I post everything on my letterbox.
I've
All
got to
right.
start doing that in the new year because I used to do that and then I
Oh
stopped.
yeah,
So that's a New Year's
Ollie.
resolution for
It's
me.
so much easier. Just pull it
I
up
know.
there instead of like
Yeah.
because I know my buddy Neil on Neil's movie channel. He writes
Mm,
everything in books. It's easier for this.
yeah.
But if the letterbox goes down, we're totally screwed. So, all right. Here's my recent watches this week. I rewatched Miracle on 34th Street. I don't think anybody has to explain that. Five whoppers out of five. Um, I watched a movie called Wise Girls. Ollie, you have to check this out. Okay,
Yeah.
it has Mariah. It stars Mariah Carey and Mira
Okay.
Sorvino.
Right. Okay.
It's a 2002 movie. Mira Sorvino is a new waitress that works at an Italian restaurant owned by the mob.
Oh, okay.
She saves the one mob person's life by apparently she before she got dumped by her fiance, she was a medical student. So
Yeah.
she saved a hit person in an Italian restaurant, like a mob boss, and now
Mm,
it was like a love story between the son and her. So it
yeah.
was a really good movie, and absolutely, I'm not a big Mariah Carey fan, but she was very good in this role.
Yeah.
So, and then I watched a piece of crap called Santa's Sleigh with Bill Goldberg as the Santa Claus. The first 5 minutes had promise because it had one of my favorite people in it, Fran Drescher from The Nanny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love her. She's like one of my top five girls. So I was like, "Oh, Fran's in it." Well, then they're gone in the first 5 minutes. I watched another movie called Craze with Jack Palance. It was a horror comedy. I don't know what I watched. I watched the whole thing thinking, "Oh, this is going to get better. This will get better." No, it didn't get better. The next one I watched was it's a family movie, and this is on Tubi. It's called The Deeper You Dig, a 2019 movie, and it was directed by the husband, and the wife and the daughter are in it, and they do everything. Ollie, they direct it, they produce it. This was done in their cabin, like in Canada.
Yeah.
It's an aftermath of a road accident, and the line between living of the dead collapses for a mother and a daughter and a stranger. They witness a hit and run, and it's like really like a snowy blizzard out there. So they become this. They get into this stranger who stops at a convenience store, and that's how they meet up. And it's just the
Yeah.
three of them basically in the cold. I watched a movie called it's a very popular 1940 movie, The Shop Around the Corner.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that one. You've Got Mail's the remake.
Yeah, I did not like it.
You didn't?
I liked You Got Mail a lot better. And I thought because I like classic movies, I just did not get into this one at all.
Yeah.
And the next one I watched was I was thinking of Roy when I was watching this because I was going to recommend it to Roy, and then I watched it, and I'm glad I didn't recommend it to Roy. It was called Lady in the Lake. It's a first person. It's a 1946 movie, but it's a person view of a Philip Marlowe
Oh, okay. Yeah.
detective. So it's like basically the camera is everything that he sees, Marlowe sees.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept, but it just didn't work for me. I really just didn't care for it. But
Fair
I gave
enough.
that I gave it two whoppers. It was based on a Raymond Chandler book, and Marlowe is hired to find a publisher's wife. That's all I watched this week.
Fair enough. Some nice watches.
Thank you.
We got Pete here.
Hey,
I have
Pete.
sent you the link, Pete, if you're watching. I did literally just send you the link. I've been very scatterbrained. I just got back from holiday, so I literally just sent the link to a handful of people, and Kenny was able to join. So sorry
Yeah.
I didn't send you the link, Pete, but you're welcome to join if you want to.
Come on, Pete. Talk to us. We need more merriment.
We got Giz here. Hello,
Hey,
Giz.
Giz.
This is creepy. Chris Rea, R.I.P. Sigh. I was... Excuse the pun, but on Saturday I was driving home for Christmas. Sorry for the pun, that's a really bad pun. Literally. And I actually thought, because I don't know if I've told this story before, but I used to work with Chris Rea's cousin.
Really?
Yeah. And he used to tell me like stories of what like a Christmas was actually like with like the family.
Mm-hmm.
Which I always found really interesting. And I was actually thinking on the way home, what, like, imagine, like, I have these weird premonitions sometimes of like people dying. I've had it once before,
Oh, wow.
and I thought, wow, I thought I was like thinking on literally it was Saturday driving home. I thought, imagine if he like died, like what his cousin, the guy that I knew, what he's gonna, because I just love to talk to him now and just like console him, because like obviously he would have probably known before it's been made public, which is like what I thought. But that's just really weird. There's an actress called Barbara Windsor. She was in the
Mm-hmm.
Carry On films. And literally I was Googling about her the night before she died.
Wow.
And I just find stuff like that really weird, like how things like that happen, but really sad that because that's a cracker of a song. It's my granddad's favorite Christmas song, Driving Home for Christmas.
Mm.
Is it big over there, Kenny?
No. The only
It's not.
thing that, because I was talking to my buddy Sean, who's in the room now. Hey, Sean. Hope you're
Hey,
feeling
Sean.
better. Sean
There he is.
and Jim, as a matter of fact, and I was telling him, "Fool if you think it's over" was his big hit over here.
Right. Yeah.
It was in the top 10.
Yeah.
Because I always liked that. I always liked that song, and they always used to play that when when I was cooking at in the restaurants. The bar
Yeah.
always used to play that song.
Yeah.
Because if like a guy got struck out by a girl, the DJ goes, "This one goes out to Randy. You know who you are," and he would play that "Fool if you think it's over." So that always made me laugh. I always got a kick out of hearing that. But that was as they called it in the '70s, AM gold back
Yeah.
then. That song.
You should definitely give Driving Home for Christmas a listen. It's a
I
really
will.
good
I
one.
will definitely hear it, because
Yeah.
it's funny when you hear about somebody passing. You always want to look back and see what
Yeah.
they did. You
Always
know.
find that. Yeah. But it's so weird that that's now the second time in a number of years that that's happened to me. It's just weird why what led me to I suppose it's because it's obviously the time of the year.
Yeah, and you might have
And
heard
what
the
is it?
song and you're not.
Do you know this? There must be like a weird unspoken curse about singers that had famous Christmas hits that die around Christmas time, because you've got Chris Rea, Shane MacGowan of the Pogues, he died at Christmas.
Oh, okay.
George Michael died at Christmas.
Christmas Day, yeah.
It's Matt. There must be something about like a weird sort of curse.
Yeah, don't have.
But
And I just read one of my favorites, Barry Manilow, went off the tour because he has cancer.
oh, does he? He's one of
Yeah,
my favorite. Another one. I was thinking, probably because I was listening to his music the other day. I was thinking, imagine if he like just. He's one. I'd love to see him live, but I was like, he's not going to be with us forever.
yeah.
He's getting old now.
He's 80 now.
80, yeah. Yeah, it's just mad how our minds work like that, and then stuff happens. It's just, you can't explain it, but it's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We got Melina here. Hi, Melina. Yeah, Rob Reiner, very sad. We did talk about that last week. Well, it didn't go on for very long last week, and Stacey got almost put in a timeout. Don't know. Did you see?
No, I didn't.
She got put. So basically, Giz was saying something, and Stacey was like telling him to shut up. Basically,
Really?
like we're literally telling him to shut up, saying you can't say that. You need to be quiet. You're rude. And I
Wow.
was like, I said, Stacey, chill. You can't be like that here. I think he Giz was it Giz or yeah, it was Giz or Sai, one of the two. I think it was Sai. Was just saying about what Trump said was disgusting, which isn't anything political. It's true what he said was disgusting.
Right.
And Stacey was attacking him for saying that, saying it's offensive. You can't say things like that. And I was just like, Stacey, if you're gonna do that, this isn't the place to do it. I'm gonna put you
Yeah.
in a timeout. And luckily, she did stop. But it's just mad what things like that do to people. But
Yeah.
yeah, we will probably talk about Rob Reiner a bit later, because obviously I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it last week, Kenny.
Yeah.
And we
That's
can just look back over some of his films and stuff as well.
yeah. Sean,
Spectre's here.
Sean said he's seen that and Ollie put Stacey on blast.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was not having any of that. I am of the opinion everyone has a right to their own opinion and comment as long as it's appropriate for the space.
Right.
But if you're going to attack someone for their opinion, I'm not having that.
Go
Like
somewhere else.
that's you can do that somewhere else. And she did say that it started somewhere else. He said it, which is even worse. Don't bring it here if it's not even been started here. Take it somewhere else. Like
You're right.
it's got nothing to do with this stream. We're not about that on this stream, and I think she understood. So
Good.
Sean says something like that happened with me and Jill Gerard the other day. I was watching the intro for the theatrical release of Buck Rogers in the 20th Century on Threads. It's crazy how stuff like that happens. It is just mad what leads your brain to go down that rabbit hole, because it's just a random thought that usually comes into
Yeah.
your head, and then you go down a rabbit hole. So it's just mad. Yeah, stuff like that. Have you ever had anything like that happen to you, Kenny?
Well, years ago, I had seen an Alpo. They used to show like dog commercials on TV, and Lauren Green was on. And the night before, because my uncle, my dad always had like Bonanza on or something like that.
Yeah.
And I said to my mom, I said, "Hey, Lauren Green just died." She went, "Well, no, he didn't." I said, "Oh, okay. I must have been dreaming or something like that." Next day, like big on the paper, Lauren Green's dead. Mom goes, "When did you, And she goes, "Kenny
Yeah.
just said that yesterday. Did he die? And you heard it, And I said, "I don't know. I just thought I dreamed
Yeah.
it or something." She goes, "That's very odd." She goes, "You're a very odd child."
Yeah, it's just odd. There must be something. Maybe it's the world trying to tell us something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Sean says I was wondering what he'd been up to, and bang, he's dead. Gosh,
Bang.
goes like that sometimes because there's not as sudden, but like Richard Chamberlain obviously died earlier in the year, and I
Yeah.
hadn't really and like he's not done anything for years, so you just assume because he's vanished off the face of the earth that he passed away because he's like knew he was old. It's like I think he was 90 or something,
Yeah,
and then
I know
you read he's
Stewart was
dead, and
really
you're like,
upset.
and then you read that he's dead, and you're like, oh, I already thought he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like one of those things. Yeah, Stuart was devastated because he's like one of his favorites. 2025 has been one of the worst years for celebrity deaths. It's crazy. There's been so many heavy hitters this year that have hit me hard. Which actually, that's a good question. What celebrity deaths have had the biggest effect on you?
John Candy.
Yeah.
Chris Farley. Phil Hartman just rocked my world. Phil Hartman did the same thing as Rob Reiner did when Rob
Yeah.
Reiner. because
because of the nature of it.
yeah, and it came out of nowhere because it was
Yeah,
funny. I watched this podcast. Bill Maher is a like a political guy
yeah,
in America. Oh, okay, and he's a stand up comic, and he has a Club Random. I recommend if you want to hear a good just like conversation for an hour and a half. Bill Maher is very good, and I was just watching the day before the Rob Reiner one,
yeah,
and Sean posted it on our account, and I was like, "That's odd." And then when it came, like when they told you that he passed away, it was like, "Oh my god!" It was just
yeah.
like, "Whew."
I was I was in the toilet when I read about it. And
Oh, really?
I was like, shit, literally shit. That's
Yeah,
that's the first thing I was like. I actually thought it was fake to start with because it popped up on my Facebook reel,
yeah.
and
I
I
didn't
thought
know
this
what.
has got to be this has got to be fake. And then I just typed in Google Rob Reiner, and it was everywhere.
Yeah, I hate the fact that do you guys have like a TMZ over in Europe, over in the UK? Because
Not,
TMZ gets, I think TMZ gets it before the people die. Like they're like,
I the BBC are pretty on it. The BBC are pretty on it with stuff like that. They're
oh,
like
okay.
on it when people die. Like
But
what,
are they
especially
scumbags
like the
about it?
Queen. Like the Queen,
Okay.
they knew a long time before us because when it's quite interesting when like the monarch dies, there's like a really certain procedure, and I remember the day vividly because I was at work, and we all knew it was going to happen because the word's been going around that she's on her deathbed. Everybody's had to go to Balmoral to go and say one last goodbye to her and stuff, and I was like, it's going to happen. And I was literally on the bus home. I walked in the door, and as I walked in the door, a now disgraced BBC presenter who did a very good job at the time. You could tell because they have black suits
Mm.
under their desk in case it ever happens, and they've got to
Oh,
change
wow.
into it. And you could tell just his announcement, and they obviously it's all pre-recorded and stuff, and they put it up, and that was all that was gone for the whole week. It was
Wow.
mad. It was absolutely mad. It's just crazy like to think that my nan, who is now 80, that's the only monarch that she's ever lived through. She's been alive 80 years to see die. Basically, it's
Yeah.
crazy, crazy.
Yeah. When you
But
think about things like that, it's crazy, isn't it?
yeah, mad. But for me, I'd say the top two ones that like really, really hit me quite intense, shall we say, was Robin Williams because of the age that I was when he did die,
Yeah.
and again how sudden it was. That really it had quite a big effect on me. And then there's this presenter and what we would call a national treasure over here called Paul O'Grady. And again, he died very suddenly a couple of years ago.
Oh, wow.
Not that old, he was in his 60s, but he was everywhere over here, did everything. Everybody knows who he is. And his funeral was like attended by thousands.
Oh, wow. Is he like
Like
sort of like Graham Norton?
he was basically like Graham Norton, yeah.
Oh,
He had
okay.
his own show like that. Hey Pete.
Hey,
Hello.
Pete.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Merry Christmas, bud.
Merry
Same
Christmas.
to you, dude. And you, Ollie. Obviously.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm all right. I literally just got in from work. That's why I was only joking when I said thanks for the invite.
I was so all over the place sending invites out this week because I got back off of holiday on Saturday and I was trying to get the stream together. So I was all over
surprised
the
you even
place.
did a stream, to be honest, this close to Christmas.
I know. I just want to keep one. I thought it'd be nice to do one just before Christmas, just to get everyone right in the Christmas spirit. But we were talking about celebrity deaths that have hit us the most.
Oh my
Do you have
God.
any?
So many this year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Obviously, the obvious ones being Rob Reiner. James Ransom.
Yeah,
Just
was going to
by,
talk about that. Yeah.
Who else is there? There's been loads. I can't even remember all of them. I'm gonna find my phone. This is what my Google history. Who died this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you could say like Robert Redford, but he was old anyway, so it's not like it's not as sudden and shocking.
James Caan.
Oh, like just the first four. Diane Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, yeah, because she wasn't old.
Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Udo Kier.
Yeah.
Ozzy.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael Madsen.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, that's right at the start of the year. Yeah.
Robert Redford, Gene Hackman, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, because he was young.
David Lynch.
Yeah, that was his
Michael
shit. That was right at the
Madsen,
start.
Richard Chamberlain, June Lockhart, June Plowright, George Wendt, Gil Gerard died the other day. Loads.
And now Chris Rea.
So many this year. So many big Hollywood names though, like Robert Redford, Diane Keaton, Gene Hackman, Val Kilmer. Just
The only other year that comes to my memory or years where we lost loads of heavy hitters was 2014 and 2016. Because 2014, obviously, Robin Williams, Philip Seymour Hoffman, I think James Garner died in 2014.
Yeah.
And then 2016 was like Alan Rickman, David Bowie, Prince. Big names.
Shit, was that 2016 for Alan Rickman, David Bowie, and Prince?
It was either 2016 or 27. I think Alan Rickman was definitely 2016 because it was just before Eye in the Sky came out. Because that was like his last proper film. David Bowie might have been like the start of 2017. But Prince was, I'm pretty sure. Time flies though. I mean, it's just mad. Like you look at the last 10 years, how many of the greats we've lost.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy. Sure, I saw that Ollie put Stacey on blast.
David Bowie on 10th of January 2016.
Yeah, it was 2016, yeah.
Yeah, Sean said Prince was 2017.
2017. I knew they were all around the sort of same time.
No, 2016.
It was 2016.
Yeah.
Because I remember, obviously, because at that time I was uncultured swine. My mum had just come in from shopping, and she said, Prince is dead. I said, Prince Charles? She went, no, Prince. I was like, who are you talking about? Prince. Like, I knew his music, but I had no idea who he was at that time.
Oh, wow.
Like, but back then I wasn't as into like pop culture. Like, I was a bit ignorant to that sort of like. Now I'm really into my music, especially of that time. So if he died like now, that would hit me hard because I love his music now. But back then I'd heard his music, but wasn't a big thing for me.
Yeah, I was coming home from work, and we were listening to the news, and they broke in and said Michael Jackson died.
That was a big one for me as well, Ken.
Yeah. And I was like, pulled the car over and was like, wow. And it was like one of the gut blows kind of thing. Because I know, Ollie, you're too young for this, but man, Michael Jackson, anywhere in 1983, 84, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing Michael Jackson. He was on, MTV changed because of Michael Jackson. Like, they didn't play black music on MTV. He was the first black performer on MTV. It was huge. You couldn't go anywhere. Like, all the kids were wearing the Beat It like the red jackets and stuff. Hell, Eddie Murphy even wore it on Raw. or Delirious. He wore it on Delirious, the Michael Jackson thing. That was huge. Huge.
Yeah, I remember when he died. The day after, me and my grandparents went to London for the day, and there was this woman that was absolutely pissed on cider at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Sat on a bench, and she was sat there, and she was going, "Michael Jackson was my friend. Michael Jackson's dead." We just thought that was odd.
Yeah, I never got how the girls were like going crazy for him, knowing that he was gay. Like like, honey, you didn't have a chance with him. Like the little fella over there might have had a better chance with him than you did. But
And
these girls would be like hysterically crying
yeah,
and stuff in concerts.
it's the
I
way he
didn't get it.
moved, I think.
I've never seen anything like I vividly remember I was in the doctor's office the night Motown 23, Motown 25 went on, and I was like telling my mom, we gotta go home. Michael Jackson's like, honey, just sit, you're sick. And I was like begging the nurse, can we go? Michael Jackson's going to be on tonight. And this was before
Yeah,
you couldn't DVR it, or we didn't have a VCR. So if you missed it, you missed it.
yeah,
So the nurse got tired of listening to me whining like a little baby, took me in, and I'm like, doctor, I know I feel sick, but I gotta go home. Michael Jackson's. And it was like he treated me. We went to CVS, got my prescription, and we just got home as he was introduced. I mean, like literally just walked in the door because I ran from the car, left my mom. And just like bowled it, and I said to my brother, "Is Michael on yet? Did I miss him?" And he's like, "He's coming on right now." It was like, and then the next day, that's all anybody talked about was you never seen the moonwalk before. He introduced the moonwalk on there.
Yeah.
So it was just like it was crazy.
yeah.
It was absolutely crazy. I'd never seen a person move like that before.
Mm. Going back
Unbelievable.
to this year with Robert Redford, I remember I was on my lunch break when the news broke, and I came back, and the two girls that I worked with could tell that there was something wrong. They said, "What's wrong, Ollie?" I said, "One of my favorite actors just died." They said, "Who is it?" I said, "Robert Redford," and both of them looked at me and they said, "Who?"
Who?
I was like, I was honestly like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I had to list off films that he was in, and they're like, "I don't know that one." Bearing in mind they're in their 40s and they'd never heard of him before.
Sorry, one of the girls I work
outrageous.
with doesn't know who Tom Cruise is.
What?
I know.
I didn't know anyone on the face of the planet didn't know who Tom Cruise was.
Wow.
Wow, that's mad. But yeah.
Yeah, tell those two girls to go watch Barefoot in the Park.
Or The Way We Were.
Or The Way We Were. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just tell, and they'll just like, because I was in, man, Jane Fonda in that movie. Good golly.
Yeah. Sai says it was aimed at me, only my comment about Trump. Yeah. Well, she was lucky she didn't get put in his timeout because it was very close. It's just how like the way that she just was on it, like really attacking him. I was like, whoa, the stream had just started, and the first thing she says is, "He's being really rude. You need to stop him," so, like something like that. And I'm like, chill your beans, Stacey. Oh, privilege. Jim's here.
Hey, Jim.
Hello, Jim. Merry Christmas,
up,
Jim.
Merry Christmas.
Who are you, Jim? Should be here. No, Merry Christmas, Jim.
I hope you have a great Christmas, Jim.
Yeah.
And we've got Ellery here as well. Hello, Ellery.
Ellery.
Hey, Ellery.
Merry Christmas, Ellery.
Merry Christmas. Have a great one. Are you both looking forward to Spielberg's new film? Yeah, Disclosure Day.
Mm-hmm.
Looks interesting. Looks
Spielberg
original.
And Aliens always works.
I think that trailer, which I think is what makes it got more and more interesting as it went on, and the music started going up, and then you got the car chases and the end shot straight from a Spielberg film, with the little girl, the deer, and the animals at the house and the light, straight from it. That's exactly a Spielberg shot.
Is it going to give us a new iconic John Williams Spielberg score?
Oh, I really hope so. We've not had one for a long time.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't. What would you say the last? I suppose Jurassic Park, I suppose.
No.
Has there been any since? There's been. I know he's done one since, but I can't. None that like stick in my mind as much as that.
Schindler's List.
Yes. Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But nothing that stands out from then till now. Like a lot of his score stuff isn't hugely memorable. Obviously, the Star Wars stuff is probably the most obvious stuff.
Yeah.
But we need a new like Close Encounters type of score, a new ET type of score.
Yeah. Makes you feel like a kid again. Yeah. Be interesting to see how it does. I mean, anything that's got Spielberg's name attached to it is going to have bums in seats. So I'm sure it's going to do well, especially where it is. Because, I mean, he created the summer blockbuster. So having another summer blockbuster, I mean, it's surely going to be a hit.
And it's Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt's always good.
Yeah. And Colin Firth. I like Colin Firth. Yeah. You just know that in a few years that the Reiner deaths are going to get a movie, and Nick Reiner is going to be like the Menendez brothers. Yeah, Monster, the Reiner story. They're always Netflix. Next week, Netflix have got a new documentary out, The Reiner Murders. It's just like they don't ever give it like time to breathe. I feel like they're just, as soon as they see an opportunity and they go for it because they know people will watch it. Mad. We got Sean saying about Prince. It's because he said he thought Prince died the same year as Tom Petty. I'm old enough to remember John Lennon being shot. I was only 6, but I remember people crying in the streets about it.
Yeah.
Same thing happened when Princess Diana died.
Oh yeah, I bet that was huge.
Massive.
Yeah.
Did they ever come to a conclusion what happened with that? With the paparazzi responsible for that?
There's rumors that it was the royal family did a hit. There's all sorts.
Oh, okay. So they never come to.
It could be. I mean, because of where it happened and how it happened, I don't think anyone will definitively know. But
hopefully the boys know.
Yeah, maybe. Don't know.
I just think it was a tragic accident. I don't think there was any.
It was just, I think the sheer amount of paparazzi following them, I think they must have just lost control of the car or whatever, the limo or whatever.
I can't see why the royal family would want to take her out. She didn't do anything. All she did was good humanitarian stuff.
Yeah. She didn't hurt their look.
No.
Yeah. 2017 was Tom Petty, Chris Cornell, I remember, and I didn't even really know who he was. But I remember because there's a film that came out called The Promise, and that was one of his very last songs that he released. He did it for the film, the song. It's such a beautiful song as well. But I think it came out after he died. So I remember that one quite vividly. And obviously he did the Bond theme as well, which is a solid theme. And Chester Bennington. Not too familiar with him, but I'm sure he's like huge.
Lead singer of Linkin Park.
Oh, okay. There you go. See, I knew the band, but I didn't know who he was. Right, Pete, what have you been watching?
I've only really watched 2 movies. I watched, actually 3 movies. The first one I watched was The Family Plan 2.
Oh, gosh. You went back into it after the first one.
I enjoyed the first one.
You liked it?
I thought it was a fun little action comedy. The second one, however, oh god, it's shit. It's so bad. It is so bad. I gave it 1 star on Letterboxd, and my review literally just says fucking awful. Mark Wahlberg has made 2 of the worst films I've seen this year, which is Family Plan 2, and Play Dirty. And it's just it's so generic and so just boring and by the numbers. It's what they always do with a sequel is they set it in London and they set it at Christmas. Like they did it Bad Mums Christmas. I like Bad Mums Christmas, but again, it's a sequel set at Christmas. Other films that come out that are like comedies or action comedies are set at Christmas. Daddy's Home 2 was another movie set at Christmas.
I personally like that.
I did as well, but it's all the sequels are always set at Christmas.
What saved that movie was Lithgow and Mel Gibson. I can't stand Marky Mark, so I am fully with you with Marky Mark. I can't.
There's a scene in the film where Michelle Monaghan has a gun duct taped to her hand, and she grabs a woman's handbag where they're running away from Kit Harington, because we all know Kit Harington is the most evil person in the world. And she grabs a handbag and she shoves the gun that's duct taped to her wrist, to her hand, into the bag. And as they're running away, she throws the bag and just unwraps the tape off the gun and then chucks it in a bin. It's like, why didn't you do that while you were running? It's not like it was bolted to her hand. It was duct taped. It was so bad. It was just awful. And then I watched Frankenstein, which is up there as one of the best films of the year.
Oh,
yeah.
It's proper old school filmmaking with sets and makeup and gorgeous music, gorgeous visuals. Like proper, leave it to Guillermo del Toro to make an actual movie, a film. Yeah, phenomenal film. I absolutely adored that movie. And then I watched Superman.
Oh.
And it was awful.
No.
An absolute mess of a movie. Badly cast, badly shot, boringly acted. It's Superman. It's not Guardians of the Galaxy. I fully understand why James Gunn went with that tone because it worked so well on Guardians. But this is Superman. Like, you're following Christopher Reeve. You're following Superman Returns, which is a fantastic addition to the old Superman movies. Then you've got Henry Cavill's Superman, which is obviously a darker tone and stuff. But this one feels like a Saturday morning cartoon. And it's awful. Like the inclusion of Crypto the Wonder Dog.
Yeah.
What is the point of that? So stupid. The dog does nothing except cause havoc. There's an interesting bit towards the start, which involves a giant monster, but it's a James Gunn movie, so it's going to have a kaiju in it. The same thing happened in Suicide Squad. The Superman is trying to stop the monster from destroying the city, because obviously in the Zack Snyder film, they completely destroy Metropolis during their fight with Superman and General Zod. So it was quite a funny kind of little in joke that he's trying to prevent the monster from destroying the city. But then at the end, they destroy the city. So it's pointless. I love Nicholas Hoult. I think Nicholas Hoult is great in everything. In this, he's miscast. He should not have been Lex Luthor. Jesse Eisenberg was more menacing than Nicholas Hoult in this. David Corenswet was okay as Superman. He's better as Clark Kent than he is as Superman. And the best person in it was Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. Other than that, film itself, garbage. Absolute garbage. And I can see why people were panning it when it came out. Did not like it. There you go.
I love your opinions, Pete, because you're so you're not afraid to say how you really feel. Like a lot of people will go with but you really and I love that when people do that, and don't just say, "Oh, I liked it. It was a good film." You have valid reasons for why you didn't like it, which is and you can defend those reasons. And if you can do that, then nobody should be arguing or anything.
It's an opinion, though. So
Exactly.
I spent 10 years writing movie reviews.
Yeah.
So I'm used to just telling people how I feel. If a film's shit, I'll tell you it's shit. If a film's good, I'll tell you it's good. Like, at the end of the day, you don't have to agree with my opinion.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Like, a lot of people might have not liked Frankenstein. I liked Frankenstein because even though it was 2.5 hours long, it was a 2.5 hour period movie. It was so well crafted that it kept my attention for that entire 2.5 hour runtime. Whereas Superman is maybe half an hour shorter than Frankenstein, and I could not wait for that film to finish.
Yeah.
But like other people might have enjoyed Superman and not enjoyed Frankenstein, or might have enjoyed Frankenstein and not enjoyed Superman. I know they're completely different aspects of film, but the reason I put them two as the same in the same category, or when I'm talking about them, the example is because they both came out the same year, and they're both from big name Hollywood directors, and one is making a movie, the other one is making a comic book. There's a big difference. Like James, I like early James Gunn stuff. I like, well, maybe not the Troma stuff, but I like the specials. I like Slither. I like the screenplay for Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. I think is a great screenplay. I even like the Scooby-Doo movies.
Super. That's a great film.
Yeah, Super's great. Like, Super's a really dark comic book. Well, I say comic book. It's a superhero film with Rainn Wilson, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I like what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. But that worked for Guardians of the Galaxy. It doesn't necessarily work for Superman. I mean, the Guardians' kind of humor and stuff worked on Suicide Squad, which made it fun because it was aimed at an adult, a more adult audience, as opposed to what Superman is. Superman's aimed at younger audiences because it's Superman. But it needs to be treated properly, if you know what I mean. The subject matter needs to be treated properly, as opposed to making a joke out of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it falters. I mean, I saw the trailer for Supergirl as well. It looks exactly again.
Yeah, that looked for me.
It looks like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Just not directed by James Gunn, just his flair.
Yeah. But I don't know. Again, like I said, it's just opinions.
Yeah, I personally really liked Superman, but I think if I were to critique it, I would critique the casting. He's casting completely out there actors, and like, you tell me who was the big name in Superman? Like, there was no big names at all.
Nicholas Hoult was the biggest name.
The biggest name, exactly, and he's not huge, but every other Superman film or superhero film mainly has at least one big name. Like, when they were casting it years ago, when they first announced it, there was names like Brendan Fraser was floating around for Pa Kent. That would have been great casting, coming off of his Oscar win.
They got Pruitt Taylor Vince to play Pa Kent.
Yeah,
he's a great character actor anyway.
Yeah.
But I have no idea who was playing Ma Kent.
No, I don't know who she was.
No,
never seen her before.
Oh, the only other standout from the other standouts from Superman were the Justice Team. Eddie Gathegi, I thought, was great. They kind of underused Nathan Fillion. I think Nathan Fillion should have been in it more.
Oh, I love Fillion. Yeah,
and Isabella Merced.
Yeah.
She did nothing. She's Hawk Girl. She did nothing.
Eye candy.
But she wasn't, though, because she was barely in it.
True. But
and what's his name from Barry? The No Hope.
Oh, yes. Oh, what is his name? Is it Anthony something?
Yes. He was the guy who was able
Yeah,
to change.
shape-shifting rock
Yeah,
person.
that character was really good. But again,
Yeah.
he was only in it for like a couple of minutes or like 20 minutes and didn't
Yeah.
really do anything until like towards the end. I thought it was a massive waste. And like I said, I thought that they should have had someone way older playing Lex Luthor.
Yeah. And I think the have you seen the Brainiac casting? That just seems off to me. Why are you casting someone that nobody knows? Like, again, it's not a character that's particularly well known either. Really, what he should have done is casted a big name.
If you're a comic book nerd,
if you're a comic book fan, you'd know him. But if you've only ever watched the films like me, you'd have no idea who Brainiac is because he's not been in any of the films. So what you need to do is get a big name to play him, which would then, but you get what's his Lars something? Never bloody heard of him before.
No.
Like,
I think when you think of the original Superman movies, Christopher Reeve wasn't a big name when he got cast as Superman. So you have him play off against Gene Hackman.
Yeah, exactly. And
Brandon
Marlon Brando.
Yeah, Brandon Routh wasn't a name. No one had heard of Brandon Routh when Superman Returns was made. So you put him opposite Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
As Lex Luthor. And then you've got David Corenswet, who no one's ever heard of. He was in something I saw the other day that I didn't even know who he was.
Twisters. He was in Twisters, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah. He that was because I remember seeing him, and that was the first time I'd ever seen him. Because he's the daddy's boy that's the head of the rival Storm team.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But again, he's not a big name, so they put him opposite someone who is a slightly bigger name.
Little bit bigger, yeah.
Yeah, with Nicholas Hoult. And like it just didn't work because Nicholas Holt's version of Lex Luthor just wasn't menacing enough. He was more angry than he was villainous.
Yeah.
I think they should have. I think the casting in comic book movies this year has just been really, really off. I think the same thing happened with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I think that casting as well was completely off. And that wasn't a great film either.
Yeah.
But you may move on.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I've watched. So obviously I've been away, so unfortunately it's mainly been Netflix stuff. But I've watched some good stuff. I've watched Double Team for the first time. Awesome film. Is it Double Team?
Yeah,
that was called
the Van Damme movie, right?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah,
it threw me off. Then I was like, "Is that on Netflix?"
American VPN. Yeah. But that was a lot of fun. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Mickey Rourke in that as well.
Yeah, he's the villain. Batshit crazy when
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah. It's whatchamacallit from Raiders of the Lost Ark. What's his name?
John Rhys Davis.
No. Plays the villain. I can't even think of the villain's name. It's gone out of my head. British actor. Very British.
In Raiders?
Yeah, the main villain.
Oh.
Well, the one who's meant to be French or the one whose face melts at the end?
His face melts, doesn't it?
Ronald Neame, I think his name is, or something like that. Ronald.
I don't know. He's very British. I don't think I'd ever really seen him in anything before. Maybe one other thing. He does a lot of Comic-Cons as well. I can't think of his name now, but he was good in it. He only had a small part though.
Paul Freeman.
That's his name, Paul Freeman.
Yeah. He's in Raiders and Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. That's the other one I'd seen him in. Yeah, I know I'd seen him somewhere else. So yeah, that was a fun watch. I also watched for the first time the first Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Another fun film.
Yeah.
Decent action film. Early Daniel Craig role.
Yeah.
Weird though that she's an American playing a Brit, and he's a Brit playing an American. Happens all the time, but it's weird. Like what I was watching another, like for example, the new Knives Out. Over half the cast are British playing Americans, and then you've got Daniel Craig. You've got Daniel Craig, who's a Brit playing an American. It's like, literally, and then I find that weird. But so I saw that, and Mr. Deeds.
The
First
Adam
time
Sandler
watched.
movie?
Yeah,
I love that film.
It's
so good. It's
Winona Ryder and Alan Cover in that movie.
It's John Turturro in that. Very, very
sneaky.
Sneaky.
When he hits him with the foot, he's got the black foot.
He's got...
What are you doing? No, I'm only joking.
Ollie was just jealous because it had the water fountains with fruit punch.
Yes. 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 And when he hits the guy and the guy goes flying backwards, he goes, I think I just shot myself.
Yeah. The opera singer. Yeah. That made me laugh so much.
Oh, it's such a stupid film. I love that film.
Yeah. My grandma was sat there in the background. She wouldn't watch it. She said, What on earth is this crap? I said, it's not crap. She said, it's not. It may not be crap to you, but it's definitely crap to me. It's just very. I find it very funny. Just those types of Adam Sandler films. Just, I think I've pretty much seen all of the films where he's like the main lead now. I think I've seen all of them, even the really shitty Netflix ones. The only ones I haven't seen,
apart from Happy Gilmore 2, I don't think I've watched any of the Netflix ones.
Let me think of any. Sandy Wexler was the first one I watched, which is okay because it's part serious, part stupid.
Was that the one with Jennifer Hudson in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never watched that one.
Talent Agent. That was okay. I didn't mind that. And he did one the year before called The Do-Over with David Spade.
I have seen that, yeah.
Which isn't great, but it's fun. It's a fun film. But other than that, I mean, Hustle's good. Hustle's really good. I'd recommend that. That's really good.
He's the basketball coach in that one, isn't
he? Yeah. Like, he should have been nominated for stuff for that. Like, he was really good in that.
The murder mystery ones are good with
they're throwaway fun. They're throwaway fun.
Yeah. Well, his movies don't make you think. You know, it's like you just go in there for an hour and a half and laugh, huh?
They're just entertaining, yeah.
That's what, because my mom used to say, he's a retard, you know, like that. You know, he makes retard movies, and I said, Mom, you know, it's not Spielberg where you're going to learn something. I said, you're in there for an hour and a half, and you forget about your life for a while. You know what I mean? And because we went to Mr. Deeds, and she walked out, and she looked to me, and she goes, "How can Winona Ryder do a movie like this?" And I said, well, she probably wanted to have a good time, you know?
Yeah.
She just never got it, because I remember when we watched Happy Gilmore for the first time, she just is like pissed off because the pretty girl from Modern Family was in it.
Oh, Judy Bowen.
Yeah. And she goes, oh, well, you know, Carol Dunphy's in this. And I said, Mom, this is not a movie for you. Oh, yeah, well, I'll watch it. She watched about 15 minutes of it, and she was like, this is stupid. She just didn't get his humor, and it's like, Mom, it's guy humor. You know?
It's like I like Peter Gallagher, who's like, I suppose, the main villain in Mr. Deeds. I think the first thing I saw him in was Grace and Frankie. But he's been in.
You had to have seen him in While You Were Sleeping, right?
I've not seen that all the way through yet.
Shut up! Are you kidding me?
I put it on. I know I put it on before, but for some reason I had to turn it off.
Oh man, Sandra, that's.
I know.
Oh my God.
But yeah, he's Law and Order as well, isn't he? He's in, and wasn't he in that Michelle Pfeiffer film, To Gillian on Her 37th birthday?
Yeah, I fell asleep during that movie.
He's not really a film star, though, is he?
Well, he was
character actor.
Underneath. That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Pete said, he is a character actor. He was in a show that I used to watch on USA Network here. It's called Covert Affairs, where he was the
Covert
head.
Affairs.
Yeah,
Piper
he was.
Perabo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was the head of the CIA, and his
Yeah.
real life wife was the blonde in it. Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like. He's very slimy, isn't he? In Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, he is scumbag.
Slimy. And Jared Harris as well. Very slimy in that.
He's the head of the
network.
TV network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's a really good interview with Jared Harris on oh god, what is it? The Rich Eisen show?
Oh, and he talks about his dad and stuff.
Yeah.
And
really good.
Marlon Brando as well, doesn't he? Talk about his dad and Marlon Brando and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll have to watch that. Yeah, but what else have I watched? Gosh.
If you
Hackers.
if you can find this movie, Ollie, I'm telling you, Pete, you might have probably checked this out. Summer Lovers. It's a 1982 movie with Peter Gallagher, with Daryl Hannah, young Daryl Hannah, and the other girl in it was Valerie Queeson.
Valerie Queeson.
She passed away like right after making it. I am telling you, please watch this movie, and you'll hear the Chicago song. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh! I'm telling you, it's all through it, and it's a great movie.
Summer Lover.
Yeah. Oh, Randall Kleiser.
Yeah, Summer Lovers.
Okay.
This is the. Here you go. A young American couple and a French woman engaged in a threesome in the Greek islands. Yes.
Ooh.
I remember seeing that in high school. That changed my life.
I watched Hackers as well.
Oh,
that was great.
Hack the Planet. I watched Hackers.
Yes, it's such a
fucking love it.
We put it on, and my granddad sat there. He's like, "Is this going anywhere?" I said, "Wait, I'm sure it'll pick up in a minute." And as soon as we said that, we were both hooked. It's just, I think the bit where it gets is where I can't remember the name of the kid that gets arrested first.
Jesse.
When he hacks into the system.
When he hacks into the Gibson and finds the worm.
Yeah. That's where it got me. I was hooked from there.
Yeah. Because then they all start getting like paranoid and stuff and passing the little floppy disk around.
Yeah.
Like sticking it behind the
lockers.
Why did he come to you? Because I got a record. I was zero cool. I've seen that movie so many times.
You were in an Angelina Jolie mood, weren't you?
Me, it just so happened to be that those were two films that were on Netflix that I hadn't seen. And then I watched Fat Man.
Fat Man's fun.
It was fun. My granddad's like, "Well, that was awful." I was like, it is what it is. It's clearly not made to be a prestige Christmas film. It was a fun hour and a half.
Look, it's Walton Goggins playing an assassin trying to kill Santa.
Who is Mel Gibson?
Played by Mel Gibson.
Yeah, exactly.
It's anything with Walton Goggins is worth my time.
Yeah. Can't remember what else I watched though. I've definitely watched other stuff whilst I was. Obviously, I talked about quite a bit of it last week, so I watched loads on the first weekend we got there. But yeah, can't think of what else we watched. But physically, last night I watched Last Train to Christmas again. Something about that film I just really like. Michael Sheen.
Yeah, I remember the
Harry Elwes.
I was on Sky One or something.
It's a fun film. It's a very different. If you want a different sort of Christmas film that still has that familiar kind of feeling to it, It's fun. It's basically he plays like a nightclub owner in the 80s, and the way it's shot is really cool because it's like it open and it looks like it's from the 80s, and he's a bit of a dick, and he's meeting his brother on a train with his fiance, and you could just tell they just don't get along with each other. And every carriage he walks past, he basically travels in time backwards or forwards. So he like goes from like 1985, and then the first one he walks, and he's like dressed in like he's clearly homeless, and it's 1995, and he's like, "Do you know who I am?" And nobody's heard of him.
It sounds like a Christmas Carol.
It's got that sort of element to it. Yes, he's like, so he's got to go back to try and change his life, basically. But it's really nice. It's got like John Thompson from Cold Feet pops up in it. He's got a really good, only small part, but he's like got a small part, like a what do they call where you get the food? Don't know what you call it. Yeah, and he's just stood there asking for a packet of mini cheddars. It's just bizarre but really funny. And then you got Hayley Mills in it. She comes in it, plays his mum at the end. It's just a really, really sweet Christmas film.
I just looked that up. We don't have that here in America.
Oh, that's a shame, Kenny, because that's one you would definitely like.
Yeah, we don't have that. I just looked it up. It was a Sky One. Sky.
Yeah. Yes, they released it in Blu-ray over here, but I'd imagine it's quite expensive to import it to you. But if it ever does, what was that?
I said everything good over there because I see like some stuff that like I see like people go out and I like look it up and it's like not available here and it's like, oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah,
you know.
But yeah, if that ever comes over there,
yeah, I'll check it out. I put it in my recommendations to check out.
Yeah, it's just different. It's just like not your typical sort of Christmas film. It's just different. It's just sort of like a nice feel-good film, and I love like sort of time travel films. And it's just
got Carrie Alwes in it.
Yeah, he plays he plays his brother, but is he really his brother? Yeah, she's his fiance.
Yeah,
it's not in it as much as I'd like.
It's got a 6.1 on IMDb. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad rating.
It's an underslept film, considering it's like technically a made-for-TV film. It's good. It is really good. I would definitely recommend it.
I'm going to see if I can find it.
You should be able to get it. Like it's on Blu-ray, but
I'll find it. I'll find it.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you'll get it somewhere. I know what you mean. Yeah. But then I watched a film which I had never heard of before, but I picked up in CEX last week. It's called Thin Ice. It's from 2012, and it's a Fargo-esque type story set in Wisconsin, and it stars Greg Kinnear, Billy Crudup, and Alan Arkin. They're like the three main leads. And Greg Kinnear is basically this insurance salesman, and it starts he's at this convention, and he's a big time liar. Like he lies about everything. He's like lying to his wife. He sleeps like he gets knockout drunk, and he wakes up and he's like his wallet's gone, and this woman's stolen all his cash and gone to the casino with it. And David Harbour in a bigger role than I thought for him as well. And it basically follows, he goes to this old man's house, and they find there that there's this antique violin that's worth what they think £25,000, dollars, whatever. The old man goes to see his dying sister. Someone gets murdered, and it goes from there. But I'm not kidding you. You will not see where it goes. It's got such a good twist, and you're like, that's a fucking good twist at the end, and it's so satisfying.
I'll have to check that out. It is on Tubi here in America.
Oh, watch it, Kenny. It's such a satisfying twist.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot tomorrow.
I mean, I love Alan Arkin, and he's doing this weird German accent in it. Like at the first, I thought, is he just trying to do like a Fargo type accent? And then I listened more, and no, he's clearly trying to do a German accent. And he's got his dog, and he's like, "Where's my doggy? Where has my doggy gone?" Because his dog goes missing halfway through the film, like, but really over the top. It's a great film. It's a great black comedy. Really gave me like Fargo vibes, but then when it gets to the end, you're like, this isn't at all what I thought it was. It's like one of those films that turns it on the head like towards the end. Really recommend it. It got really good reviews as well. That's why I picked it up, because on the cover it's got like really raving reviews from back in the day, but I'd never heard of it. But with a cast like that, I mean,
Yeah, you can't
great
go wrong.
actors. Yeah,
I love Greg Kinnear too.
he's great.
Yeah, one of my favorite.
It's got something about it. He's like very charismatic.
Did you ever see the remake of Sabrina?
Yes,
It's one of my favorites, and that was his first acting job too.
that was his first film.
First
Greg
film,
Kinnear.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he's good in that. Yeah, I love him in so many things.
Oh,
A film you would like, Kenny, if you've not seen it, from 2017. It's called Same Kind of Different as You.
same kind as different as you. Okay.
It's Greg Kinnear, Renee Zellweger, and Jimon Honsu. And they play a couple, and they basically help this homeless man.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. It is, but it's one that, and it's got John Voight in as well.
Oh,
Plays
okay.
like her estranged father. Back before he was like weird and shoving things in people's faces about Trump.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
That's on Pluto TV here in America.
But yeah, I just
Never
and he did
even
another
heard of that one before.
Another one that you'd like, Kenny, Brian Banks.
Brian,
Based
I
on-
heard it. That's
based
Michael
on a true story.
Jordan, right?
What was that?
Michael Jordan's in that.
I don't think so.
Brian.
It's
I
got
heard
what's his name? That was in. It's basically about a footballer that gets accused of, I think, sexually assaulting or killing a girl that he was with, and he was on death row for a number of years. And there's a huge thing which is called the Innocence Project, and Greg Kinnear's character's sort of the lead of it, and he's trying to prove his innocence.
Oh, okay.
Really good. It's got Sherry Shepherd in.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman has an uncredited role as God, as he always does.
Aldous Hodge is in it.
That's his name, Aldous Hodge. He's the lead. He played, but that's another one. Greg Kinnear's great in that.
I'll have to check that out. It's on HBO Max. So
Just trying to think of like underrated Greg Kinnear films that you would like.
Well, you've seen Autofocus, right? Yeah,
No.
he plays. There was a really big hit show here in America called Hogan's Heroes.
Okay.
And he plays Bob Crane, and Bob Crane was one of the most despicable people in ever that you'd ever want. Like he was like the head of like doing porn with the camera and stuff like that. And he plays him, and they never found out who killed him in real life because he was murdered.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's one called Flash of Genius. Have you ever seen that?
Yes, I did see that. The windshield lot.
Yeah, I've not seen that one, but it's always appealed to me.
Very good one.
I'll have to check that one out.
And did you see Dear God?
No, but that's another one that I've always wanted to check out.
That was I seen that in the movies with an ex-girlfriend. It was a good movie. Lasted longer than a relationship.
He's definitely an underrated actor, I would say.
Absolutely.
I wish would be in more films now, because every time he pops up in a film, I think he's just great.
Yeah. And do you guys like Jeff Daniels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Another great.
Yeah. There was one that I seen with Jeff Daniels and the girl from Lorelai from the Gilmore Girls here. Let me see if I find it. It's like it was made here in Philly too, and it went like really under the radar.
American Rust is a great TV show if you've not seen it.
American Rust.
That's a great. He's placed the sheriff in that. Lasted 2 series, but that's great.
Yeah, the movie I was talking about was called The Answer Man, a 2009 movie with Lauren Graham. She's a Philadelphia chiropractor, and he is like one of those like self-help gurus that came out with a book that that sold over like 100 million copies.
Yeah.
And he goes and he has a bad back, and she's like like about 3 doors away from him in Philly. So they start up a friendship. So check that one out. I think you'll like that one, Ollie.
As Good as It Gets.
Oh, that's a good. I love that movie.
He's great in that. Greg Kinnear.
His dog. He's
Yeah.
the goddamn dog down the incinerator. The trap. That's so funny. For heaven's sake, who the fuck's at my door now?
Ghost Town. I'm just looking.
Yeah, Ghost Town's a good one with Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais, yeah. Another one you'd like, Kenny, Stuck in Love. Greg Kinnear, I think it's Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I thought you were talking about the one where he's stuck with Matt Damon. Stuck on You.
That's another one. Yeah, another Stuck film. Yeah.
I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one at all. And I like Greg Kinnear, but I just didn't like that. The jokes did just not land, and that was a Farrelly brother movie too. Yeah, he's
and the only other one I can think of is Mystery Men.
Yeah, I've seen Mystery Men. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
But I'll have to check out that because Jennifer Connelly's yeah, I like her a lot.
Yeah.
I remember
go on. No, go on.
I remember seeing her in Labyrinth, and I was just like, me and my brother were like spellbound of like, what the hell was going on in this movie? And I'm like more infatuated with the girl with the thick eyebrows. So I'm like, who is that?
Sai says, I love Superman this year. It's in my top 10 of the year. Nice.
Again, like I said, it's all opinion.
Yeah, 100%. And Sean says, I totally understand your opinion, but I respectfully disagree. Superman is a character that has so many interpretations out there. This one aligns with the 1960s comics. It's just another take. Fair enough. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Corin Sweat was in Pearl. He was the projectionist. Yeah. Gets brutally killed. It's the best one. Well, I've only seen I've not seen the third one, but I like it a lot more than X. I've still not seen that scene. I'm only interested in Doomsday and the sequel to Robert Pattinson's Batman going forward. The superhero movie market is too saturated and the well has been pumped dry. I don't like how they're advertising Doomsday. Don't like it at all. Just give us a proper teaser. Don't give us like a new teaser every week and make everybody go and see a film that's 3.5 hours long to be able to see that new teaser.
I'm at a point now where I just don't care.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think the film's it's gonna make a lot of money, but I don't think it's gonna be very good. I think there's too many characters in that.
And it was rushed.
Yeah.
That's the problem. At least the Batman 2 has taken its time to get somewhere.
I haven't even finished the first one.
Oh, yeah, you said, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. What do you think about that, Kenny?
I haven't even seen it. Because it was like, it got like bashed by the critics. And then there was some people that were defending it, and it was just like, I was like gutted from like all these like superhero, movies.
Too many.
Burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like burnout because I think about the time when I started watching Punisher, and I'm like, nothing's beating this goddamn show. This show is like with John Barathol. I'm like, man, this show is like fantastic, and I think that was like the last like superhero, because I bought the Daredevils.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched the new season of Daredevil because I'm just like totally burned from it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only one, because I want to see where they take it after No Way Home.
Yeah.
But other than that, the majority of Marvel stuff, I just don't care anymore.
I think superhero films are what Westerns were back in like the 50s and 60s.
Yeah,
that is our equivalent now, superhero films. You can see a superhero film, or next week you can go and see another superhero film. That's literally it now. It's all comic book adaptations mainly.
It's like the same as like 20th Century Fox or Warner Brothers. Each one of them would release a new Western every week or something. And now it's like DC or Marvel will release a film every 2 months or every 3 months or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's exactly the same as that.
And they disappeared, didn't they? Because we get Westerns, but very few and far between now. Not like we used to at all. Because we've moved on to something different now.
Yeah.
Same goes for Star Wars. Give me the OG trilogy and Rogue One, and I'm good. Yeah, fair enough.
I've Solo in there as well.
Yeah,
Solo's awesome.
Mark says, I watched Train Dreams, great movie. I think Joel Edgerton will win the Oscar. Not appeal to me. It's honestly one that didn't. It looked very Terrence Malick-y, and I'm not a fan of his stuff. It looked like it's a very like a methodical, plodding film where not a lot happens. There's not. It's just a film that exists, a piece of time, like people doing something. There's not really a story to it by the looks of things. It's just people doing something in a specific period of time. That's what it looked like to me, so it didn't appeal to me at all.
Now I know Ollie goes to the movies a lot. Pete, is there any like performance that stands out and go, oh, this guy is going to win, or this girl's going to win, or this movie's going to win? I don't hear anything like, they just like throw them out there, and it's just like they're out there. You don't hear like when Frasier came out with The Whale, everybody said he's going to win the Oscar. This movie is amazing, but I don't hear like any other than
I think it's going to be Timothée Chalamet is going to be the main one for Marty Supreme. I would really like to see Jacob Elordi get nominated for Frankenstein, because his portrayal of the monster in that is phenomenal, considering I'd not really seen him in anything apart from, I think it was like the Kissing Booth or one of those type of things. I don't really know anything about him, but then he plays this creature that has more grace and more humanity than the human who created him. It's a really, really good performance, and I was shocked by it. Who else is really good this year? Oh God,
Amy Madigan. She's the only one where I'm like, she's locked for the Oscar. She's the only one that I can fully say I think that's a home run for her.
Oh, the other one I think should get a nomination, but is probably not going to get a nomination, is David Johnson for The Long Walk.
Yes, 100%.
I think he deserves a nomination for that role in that film, but I don't think he will.
No, yeah. It's one of those films that it's not.
It's a genre movie. I know that.
Yeah.
I know Daniel Kaluuya got nominated for something, but it wasn't Get Out. Or was it Get Out?
I think it was Get Out.
Yeah. And I think David Johnson's performance in The Long Walk is better than Daniel Kaluuya's performance in Get Out.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
What's been the best female performance this year? Like, I haven't seen Weapons, so I can't.
For me, it's definitely Amy Madigan. I didn't even know it was her to start with. She's just so in the role.
Did you guys see that movie that was on the Netflix with Nicole Kidman?
What one was that?
I can't recall it, but she's like nude throughout the whole movie. She plays this. She plays this
Baby Girl.
Baby Girl, yeah, where she's like being dominated like the whole movie.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Was it last year? Okay. See,
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't watch too many like news stuff, you know. So and like I keep on telling you, I thought the best movie that I've seen so far this year, and I haven't seen Frankenstein yet, but Nonus. That's my favorite movie this year.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's not definitely not like it used to be now with the awards.
No,
because the films are just they're not as good. Like you look at some of the people that won Oscars years ago, and like that, you look at the performance, you're like, that's a damn good performance. And now you look and you're like, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, Anora was my favorite film last year, and I was really happy that Mikey Madison won the Oscar. But it's just like, people aren't going to look at that in 20 years' time and say that performance was worthy of an Oscar win, especially when she'd never even been nominated before.
right?
It's like come out of nowhere. It's like just peeves me off. And Zoe Saldana winning for that awful, awful film, Emilia Perez.
Yes, but was her performance good in that movie? If her performance is good in the movie, it doesn't matter if the film was awful or not.
Well, I don't even know, because I just the film itself just put me off. Or it's like Glenn Close being nominated for Hillbilly Elegy and also being nominated for the Razzie for the same award, for the same role.
Well, the Razzies aren't a real award thing.
True. But yeah.
There's just been no huge standout performances this year from female actresses. I think maybe Mia Goth, for whatever she's been in this year.
Yeah, Frankenstein, because she did two roles in that as
well. Really in Frankenstein, though. That's the problem.
True.
She was in it, but she didn't have a huge amount of screen time.
I don't think she's done anything else this year, has she? Because Maxine was last year. But I don't know what she's got coming up. Oh, she's got The Odyssey, hasn't she? Which I've heard the trailer came out. I've not seen it. Not seen it yet. No. But I think that's her big film next year.
Like Ali, you were talking about Amy Madigan. That might be like a career award, like a career.
I hope so.
But I'm just saying, it's like if there's nobody that you can say. I mean, is The Wicked good? The new Wicked movie?
Yes, but not Oscar worthy.
Okay, so but
it's a good musical, but not worthy of an Oscar.
Okay, so neither of those, they'll cancel out each other. Okay.
I don't think they didn't win for the first one. They're not doing anything.
They were nominated. That's what I mean.
They will be nominated. I guarantee you they won't win.
Ariana's probably going to get a second nomination.
Yeah.
And maybe Cynthia Erivo. Because they need to fill out the category.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pete. I couldn't think of the girls' names, and I didn't want to, just throw out names. I couldn't think of the.
Mark says, Paul Freeman. He was in a lot of stuff in the 60s and 70s and was married to Judy Matheson, who was a Hammer actress. And he was in The Long Good Friday, he says.
He was,
yeah.
I had a whodunit day on Sunday. I watched the Thursday Murder Club, followed by Wake Up Dead Man. I hated the first and was whelmed by the second. I love both of them.
I like the Thursday Murder Club. I hope they do another one.
I love those sorts of films, though, and it's got a great cast. And it's Chris Columbus.
Did you not like Pierce's suit, Ollie? And his son, the Thursday Murder Club, and his son goes, "Dad, I think you might want to change your tie." He goes, "Why? You think it's hurting the suit?" He goes, "No, it might help." when they're sitting in the security office after he got busted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's based on a book series, and I read because I think they must have been talking about it somewhere that in like the third book, they actually make reference to his character looking like James Bond,
Oh, okay.
which I think I think that's so good.
Well, there was a movie he did with Ellen Barkin that I thought was pretty funny. It was a Netflix show.
Oh,
And,
Outlaws.
yeah, where
I've not seen that. Yeah,
the husband and wife are bank robbers.
Adam Devine,
And,
isn't it?
yeah, Adam
Yeah.
Devine. I couldn't think of, but Ellen Barkin has a great line in there. She goes, "You move like James Bond," and he goes, "Which one? Was it the 1, 2, 3?" And he goes down there and he goes, "I'm better looking than that one."
Yeah, I love stuff like that.
Fast Charlie's worth watching.
Fast
Oh
Charlie.
yeah, that was James Caan's last film, wasn't it?
Yeah, he looks really, really ill.
Ill.
In that.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen that one because that has
He's in a
my
wheelchair.
girl in it,
Marina.
Marina.
Yeah, she's in Greenland too, isn't she? You're gonna watch that, Kenny?
Oh hell yeah!
It looks good.
Greenland
Looks
one.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love the first
She's in a bad TV show here in America called I think Fire Country or something. I watch it every week.
Oh,
just to
yeah.
watch her.
Yeah.
I just watch her. I don't care about the plot or anything. I just watch her.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes, I says Paul Freeman played Belloc in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Jared Harris gave a great interview on Michael Rosenbaum's YouTube channel. He tells some great. Is that the one you talked about? Yeah.
No, he's done a different one. Michael
Right.
Rosenbaum's Inside of You podcast is amazing.
That is a great podcast.
If you like Hollywood stuff, like stories and stuff, because it's unfiltered. So they just talk about the careers and stuff. He had Alison Mack on as well, and
I was just going to say that that was fascinating.
They worked together on Smallville, and then obviously she got done for the whole Nexium cult thing, and then sent to prison. And it's a weird interview. But he's done really good interviews with people. He did one with Robert Patrick about Terminator.
James Gunn.
Michael Biehn. Yeah, James Gunn. Brandon Roth was on there. So many different people. And it's definitely worth watching. It's called Inside of You.
Yeah. He's a really good conversationalist. I mean, and I love The Room too, because it's like so fitting. He has like Indiana, like he has like all of his favorite
80s movie posters everywhere.
Yeah, Indiana Jones,
Nice.
Yeah, I recommend that one. The other one I recommend is the Bill Maher one.
I don't like Bill Maher.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't like because he does the smoking room one, doesn't he?
Yeah, this is the Club Random.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like it because he doesn't talk like he does. This is like filmed on his day off. He got no politics. He just and he was on with he did an interview with Billy Joel because I love Billy Joel, and he just was like, and he was like rattling off like 50s like groups and stuff like that like you never even heard of. Billy just never even heard of either, and he was just like, I find him like a I don't agree with everything he says, and I think he's kind of crude sometimes, but I just enjoy like listening to his podcast because I find it interesting because he is smart.
Something about Bill Maher just really annoys me. I think it's because he interrupts a lot.
Yeah, he does do that. Yeah.
Same Jimmy Fallon does it as well on his talk show, where he just interrupts people like guests who are on, and I don't like interviewers who interrupt guests. What's the point of having them on if all you're going to do is talk?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Jimmy Fallon because he's like JoJo the Idiot Boy. He's like, oh my God, you're the greatest. Oh my God. Like you were in that movie. Oh my God. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
Why
are you super excited? You're Jimmy Fallon. You probably saw these people when you worked on SNL. Like,
yeah. That's why I like when Craig
fanboying over
Ferguson was on. He would just like rip up the cards and just sit and talk to somebody, just having a basic conversation with them.
Who?
Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson was amazing.
Yeah. He would just, and he would find the most interesting person because he would not get your top guests.
Mm.
Okay. He would get like the guys that were like, or the girls, especially the girls from like the CW. Like if you want to watch like Sophie Bush or like the first person I ever seen, Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell was on his show 47 times. And she would just come on because she was on the lot filming Victoria Mars.
Yeah.
Just to come in and talk. If a guest canceled or something, he would just have her come in her jeans and t-shirt and just sit and talk. Hey, what did you do last night? Hey, what did you have for dinner? Oh, I have a toddler, and they would just like talk. And he goes, okay, mouth organ, because he would like offer him a harmonica, and he would always like make it dirty. Mouth organ.
See, Kenny, this is why British interviewers are the best interviewers.
Yeah, I agree because I love Graham Norton. I absolutely love Graham Norton's show because he just like you have like beer or wine or something and you're just talking. Yeah. I agree with you, Pete. Because I hate the American. I like Colbert is all about politics, and basically Fallon is just basically a yes boy. Oh my god, you're the greatest. Oh my god, kiss my ass.
The only American talk show I've got like time for was Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Because he felt more like Craig Ferguson.
Yeah.
Where he'd just have a laugh. Whenever he had what's his name? The one from Justified, the TV, Timothy Oliphant.
Oh, okay.
And he'd have him on, but he would have him on so often that it got to the point where Timothy Oliphant would just show up in shorts and a t-shirt and just wouldn't even bother. Or when Paul Rudd would go on and bring a clip
I was just going to bring
from
up
a movie, and it's always the
Me.
same clip from Mac and Me.
Well, he used to get the guys if somebody canceled. I remember a couple nights somebody canceled, and he would pull, because he was a writer for Saturday Night Live. He would pull Sandler down or Chris Farley come down, and they would just sit, and he goes, "Oh well, like I'll say like Bo Jackson, the football player, canceled on me," and they would just sit and talk for like 15 minutes and go, "Oh, Bo Jackson, he's pretty good." Like that. And he goes, "Well, enough about Bo Jackson. What are you writing this week?" And they would just like go on. But I love that. But I do. That's why I liked Craig so much, and that's why I like Graham, because I just loved his conversations with people.
Pete, I was telling Kenny about Paul O'Grady as well. He was another great one. His show he always used to get big guests, and he was a good interviewer.
Yeah,
Paul O'Grady was, and it's a shame that he kind of stopped doing Lily Savage. Because Lily Savage was a great stand-up character. But yeah, I mean, everybody misses Paul O'Grady.
I was saying that hit me hard. Like as a nation, he was a national treasure.
Yeah.
But Kenny, if you don't know, in the 80s, he basically played a character called Lily Savage, so he was dressed up as a woman.
It was a drag act. It wasn't like
he did it before. He did it before.
Like Dame Edna
in clubs. Yeah.
Yeah, well, but it was more RuPaul-y type of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was before RuPaul comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was great. But yeah. Michael Sheen used to serve me burgers and Burger Master Port Talbot when he was about 18.
Wow. Very cool, Mark.
Each train carriage is a time facet in his life, Pete. Great movie. Not as good as About Time, though. Yeah, I'd agree. Definitely not as good as About Time, but still a great film. Mr. Stewart is here. Hello, Mr. Stewart. Happy Christmas, Stuart. Watching the Christmas soaps with the wife. Oh, I watched EastEnders this morning, so it's all right. I'm covered.
I watched Stuart's video, his new video on the train this morning on my way to work.
I did too.
I watched
like 8:20 in the morning.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet. I'll watch it tomorrow. It's only 6 minutes, I think, or 7 minutes. It's not very long, is it? Yeah. best Greg Kinnear movie is Heaven is for Real. That's where the little boy's dying or goes to heaven and comes back. I don't think I might have seen it. I can't even remember. Maybe I have seen that one.
Writing that down now.
We Were Soldiers. I've still got that to watch. Not seen that yet.
That's on Netflix, Ollie.
I felt that
I've
movie
got
was
the Blu-ray.
overly religious.
What was it?
It's a
Heaven
good
is for Real.
Vietnam film, but I just found it.
Oh, We Were
obviously-
Soldiers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think it was when Mel Gibson was going through that. Like everyone,
Yeah,
He
religious
was-
time.
sort of hardcore religious type. So
Yeah.
he was filtering that into, because I think he produced it. But yeah, I mean, it's a good war movie.
Yeah. The Ricky Gervais movie, The Invention of Lying, is a god awful movie. I like that. I watched it again not that long ago. I
Invention of
think
Lying
it's
is
funny.
great.
Yes, I love Ricky Gervais.
It's very clever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is the way they do it. Yeah,
I mean, writes the Ten Commandments on the pizza boxes.
yeah. And you got Philip Seymour Hoffman uncredited as the bar guy,
Yeah,
and he keeps going back into him, and he's trying to tell him a lie, and he's like, "Really?"
what I really like about that film is there's a clip where he's talking about his parents, and his dad is played by Stephen Merchant, and
Yeah.
and there's another character, but it's played by Barry from EastEnders.
Yes. Yeah.
And no one in America is gonna know
Knows
who
who he
Barry
is.
from EastEnders is.
No.
He's back in EastEnders tomorrow night for one night only.
So is Pat.
Yeah, I watched. She comes in at right at the end of today. So random.
Yeah.
So random. Sean Asterjet, thanks for stopping by, Sean. Merry Christmas.
See you, Sean. Talk to you soon.
Star Wars was a Western.
Yeah. It's also
Yeah.
a fantasy
Sci-fi.
knights and monsters movie.
Yeah. And Mark agrees with you. Elordi was brilliant in Frankenstein. Yeah.
I thought his performance was better than De
Oscar
Niro
Isaac.
in Mary Shelley.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you think he was better than Oscar Isaac? I do.
Oh yeah. Oscar
Yeah.
Isaac was good. I just
But not
thought he was
Oscar.
a little slightly over the top.
Yes. Yeah.
It felt more Gene Wilder than
Yeah.
Kenneth Branagh.
I'd love to see Delroy Lindo get nominated for his supporting role in Sinners. It's not going to happen, I don't think.
It's not going to happen, but I agree. He's great in that.
Also, watch The Menu. Very intriguing movie. Yeah, that's
Menu's
interesting.
Really good.
Yeah. And Mark saying, Kenny, you got to watch Frankenstein.
I will.
It's gorgeous as well. The cinematography
Yeah, it
on that
is.
film is stunning.
Yeah.
Better to watch it during the day or night, Pete?
Night.
It's
I watched
there's
it at night
nothing
in the cinema.
frightening in it, so I would just watch it when you've got 2.5
Oh,
hours.
okay.
spare.
What, in your opinion, is the best piece of acting in a movie you've ever seen?
Ooh.
Go on.
That's tough.
Well, Brendan Fraser in The Whale was pretty transcendent. He just completely. He basically what he did there is he said, "Hollywood, fuck you." Like, after all, like the way he'd been treated, and the fact that he'd been blacklisted for something that wasn't even his fault on his part, for speaking out against someone. And then he comes back with that performance. I think is incredible.
So there's a couple of actors that I think have given such good performances, maybe in only short sequences or short scenes. Jodie Foster at the end of Contact, where she's in the courtroom and she's explaining what she saw when she traveled through the wormhole.
Yeah.
And they're saying, well, there's only 3 seconds of footage recorded and then you're back. And they make her feel like she made the whole thing up and stuff. And her performance, where she's almost come to tears because they don't believe what she's seen, I think is incredible. The opening of From Dusk Till Dawn with Michael Parks, where he plays the sheriff, gives one of the most naturalistic performances I have ever seen. It's like it's not even a script. He's actually talking like a normal person to John Hawkes in that scene, I think is incredible. And just he doesn't get enough props for being such a naturalistic actor. What else is there? Like an actual full performance from... I don't know. It's really difficult to nail an actual performance.
I think two performances from the same actor that stick out in my mind: Midnight Cowboy and Rain Man for Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Because those roles as well, very different roles for him, both of them.
Edward Norton in American History X.
Yes, definitely.
Insane performance that one is.
Yeah.
But then something really old, like James Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life, or Robert De Niro in The Godfather Part 2. There's so many. It's really difficult to choose which is the best.
I tell you an underrated one. I think, is it Chris Sarandon in Dog Day Afternoon? Who is it that
as
plays
the transvestite?
Yes, I think incredible.
Think it is.
Incredible that is. I think. I'd even say John Cazale in that as well. Incredible.
He was incredible in everything.
Yeah, every performance he gave was incredible. Yeah.
There's so many good performances by people in movies that kind of get overlooked.
Yeah.
One that stands out to me is George Clooney in Descendants.
Yes. Very good in that.
That just a scene in the hospital when he's sitting by his wife and he's just like going over things, and it's just like you could just feel like his whole world is just like falling apart. Just like sitting there.
Yeah. Tell you a good one. Jeremy Renner in The Town.
Yes.
That's a good one.
He's brilliant in that. Especially the shootout scene at the end.
I know Ali'll agree with me with this one. Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump.
Obviously.
God, that movie just it just tears you.
John Carroll Lynch in Zodiac. That's a deep cut.
John Carroll Lynch is so underrated.
Yeah,
he did an episode of The Walking Dead where he played this guy who was like living in a shack, and he met Morgan, who was played by Lenny James, and the whole episode is essentially a like riff on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He becomes this sort of sensei to Lenny James's character, and it's so well done and so well acted, and he's so great in it. But yeah, he's great in pretty much everything.
He's good. If you want to, there's an American sitcom he did called The Drew Carey Show. He plays Drew Carey's brother in there, where he portrays a woman. Seriously,
another good.
He's like a 6'5" woman.
Another good Renner performance, Wind River.
That's just a great film all round, though.
Yeah,
everything about that film. Yeah, underlooked film that is, because that deserved more attention.
Another one, A Simple Plan with Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. Sit all day thinking of performances. Well, we'll move on. We can always come back to it. If you were only allowed to watch one movie on Christmas Day, guys, what would you choose and why?
Back to the Future 2.
I don't. Once it hits like on Christmas Day, I gotta be honest, I don't watch Christmas films.
No.
I think not last Christmas, but maybe it was the one before that. I watched Lawrence of Arabia for the first time. Had lunch, stuck it on, and watched it the whole afternoon, and fell in love with it. Like, I don't know if it was Christmas Day, but one year I did watch Home Alone. Might have been Christmas Eve, maybe. But I don't usually watch Christmas films on Christmas Day. I usually take that time to watch something different.
Yeah.
See, I'm amazed people go to the movies and watch movies on Christmas, because we usually play, if we got like a Nintendo or Atari, like video games, we play video games, and we play board, like we're like a family that play board games or like card games or like Uno or something like that. We'd be up all night, you know, sometimes till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning playing board games.
Yeah,
You know, we'd have like music playing and stuff. So I'm like stunned, because like here this year for the first time they have 3 football games on, and they're like, "Will you watch it?" And I'm like, "No, it's Christmas. You don't you spend time with your family on Christmas. You don't, like, you know." I mean, the only time we turn on the TV is just to put on music, you know, for background music.
Yeah.
Well, nothing is open in the UK on Christmas Day.
No, it's all shut.
Everything is closed.
Oh, even the movie theater?
Yeah.
Wow, because here in America, that's really huge to go because people go to the movies like after 5 o'clock. I guess they're bored with their families and they got to go to the movies. I never understood that. You know, a lot of my friends would go on Christmas to see, you know.
We're all just too fat and drunk usually about 4
I never understood that. I really didn't. And like a couple of my Jewish friends, they get Chinese takeout and watch like It's a Wonderful Life or something like that. I don't get it, because Chinese places are still open here on Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you know, last year, I think I watched End of Days on Christmas Day. Because I got it at Christmas. So I just thought, yeah, it's probably a better. But I did on New Year's Eve last year. I did watch another Days film, Strange Days, which I fucking loved.
Great movie.
Yeah, great Christmas New Year's Eve film. Is it hard to find?
Yeah, you can't find that on DVD, and it's not even on Blu-ray here in America.
Wow. Yeah, we're lucky to get a Blu-ray.
I've seen that in the movies, man. What a great movie that is.
Yeah. Mark says Dick Cavett was the greatest American interviewer. Absolute legend. All his interviews are on YouTube.
Yeah, you're right, Mark. Dick Cavett was really good. Yeah, he just had. There was a show in the 90s that went on after David Letterman here, and it was called The Tom Snyder Show. And he would just have 2 chairs, and you'd be back and forth. You know, and he'd interview people like, you know, Don Johnson or something. But one of the guys, the first time I heard him was Stephen Fry. You guys familiar with Stephen Fry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very, very well familiar with Stephen Fry.
Oh, okay. Because he was on Craig's show, because that was the first time I ever seen him on there. Man, what an interesting he is. You know, very, very interesting guy.
Yeah, Sai says Craig Ferguson is the greatest chat show douche. I rewatch all his episodes over and over.
Yeah, he plays that character well.
With the gay robot sidekick, Jeff. Hey.
Yeah.
Parkinson was the best British interviewer, in my opinion, the master. I didn't care for him. I'll be honest. I didn't care for his style of interviewing, and a lot of the celebrities didn't like him. A lot of the big stars didn't like him. Like Meg Ryan hated him.
Yeah, because Meg Ryan was a bitch to him. She was an absolute nightmare guest. She was horrible.
She didn't want to be there, did she? Really?
Like, he would still have Robin Williams would be on there and be on there multiple times. Billy Connolly would be on there and be like, him and Peter Kay were the best like guests.
Peter Kay, I saw him on there.
He
Yeah,
ever had.
And he bought his basket of stuff, didn't he, or whatever? Yeah.
The thing is, Parkinson started in the early 70s with his chat show, and he interviewed everyone from Muhammad Ali through like the Hollywood stars from the early days of Hollywood that were just old as fuck at the time. He was still interviewing them. So his interview style was exactly the same from the 70s up until when the show ended. So if you didn't really grow up watching Parkinson, you're not really going to get him.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Mark says Paul O'Grady was a great comedian. He had been fighting health battles for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 3 or 4 heart attacks before he passed away. Yeah. Best acting in the Sicilian Scene. Yeah. True Romance. Or Streep in Sophie's Choice, which I've not seen yet. I think I've got that now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got that now to watch.
Yeah, Walker and Hopper in True Romance. That scene is just a masterclass in two men talking to each other.
Yeah, exactly. Mark says best acting ever, Brando Steiger in the back of the car on the waterfront. Never seen that one. Have you guys seen that? Is it worth watching?
I haven't seen On the Waterfront.
No. Have you seen it, Kenny?
I seen it years and years ago, but I don't remember it.
Yeah. The whole cast of 12 Angry Men. Yeah. That's just a great film. James Cagney in White Heat. Yeah, I've not seen that one myself.
That's a good one.
Montgomery Clift's Confession of Guilt in Judgment at Nuremberg, which I've just picked up.
It's a long movie, but it's good.
Yeah, I will watch it. That could be my Christmas Day film. 12 Angry Men, brilliant movie, yeah. Yeah, Gary Oldman in Darkest Hour. You wouldn't even know it was him under all that makeup. Brilliant. Another Gary Oldman in Leon, the Professional.
Can I just say
he's
Sir Gary Oldman.
Sir Gary Oldman, yes.
Oh, okay.
Sir Gary.
Put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
He was great in the Line of Fire too, with Clint Eastwood.
Was he in that?
Yeah.
That's John Malkovich.
Oh, John Malkovich. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I was trying to think who he was in that. Then he's great in True Romance.
John Malkovich.
I was thinking of oh my God. I was thinking of Tinker Tailor.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
he's great.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got him confused. Wow.
He should have won an Oscar for that.
Yeah,
he's great, isn't he?
So.
But obviously True Romance, and one that I watched a few weeks ago, Basquiat. But is it Jean-Michel Basquiat, the artist?
Yeah,
and he plays like a fellow, like his friend, basically. It's good. He's really good. I think the standout on that was Bowie, incredible as Andy Warhol. Yeah, you got to watch that, Kenny, if you've not seen it.
Yeah, I've not seen that. Didn't that come out the time Pollock came out with Ed Harris?
Just before, yeah. Acting performances that make or made you cry when you watched it the first time. Christopher Eccleston in Let Him Have It had me welling up when I first watched it. I'd go back to Brendan Fraser.
John Hurt in The Elephant Man.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good shout.
The one that made me cry, and you could hear I seen it in the movies, and there was openly weeping, was Patch Adams with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, that scene at the end. Oh
yeah, I'd go back to Brendan Fraser in The Whale, just the end.
Yeah,
I had tears in my eyes at the end of that, and yeah, like you said, a lot of, I'd say,
Awakenings too.
Awakenings, yeah, that's an underrated Robin Williams film.
It's an underrated Robert De Niro performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads that I'd have to think though, because I don't tear up a lot, but
No, I don't. It's ones that have, like,
there are films that like I do
stick
get a
with you.
reaction from. Yeah, they stay with you. Yeah. I just ordered What Dreams May Come for my mum for
Oh,
Christmas.
that's a depressing movie.
I've watched it once and I didn't like it, but she asked for it, so it'll go in my collection. But I don't know, it's a weird film, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't think I've revisited that in a long
No.
time.
I don't know if I'll watch it, but my mum wanted it, so I thought it's another Blu-ray in the collection. It's a gift. I don't feel as bad. Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood. The milkshake scene, but the rest of that film I don't care for, and the performances are they're
Right,
good.
Tarantino,
But,
chill out.
yeah, Paul Dano's a fucking idiot. Hate Paul Dano.
I don't dislike Paul Dano. I think he plays characters well, but I kind of agree with Tarantino.
I
on
agree
There
with
Will
what
Be
he's
Blood.
saying. Yeah, I do agree with what he's saying. But he shouldn't have said it the way he said it.
Well, he's Tarantino. He doesn't give a fuck what anyone thinks.
Yeah, exactly. I'm boring. I love Home Alone for my Christmas movie.
No, that's a great
Yeah.
movie.
Nothing wrong with that.
I want to get in Batman Returns this year before the holidays are over. Great Christmas film. Peter Kay started off as the warm-up man for the Parkinson show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Richard Gere in Hatchie, A Dog's Tale. Yes,
Never seen it.
definitely.
Weirdly, going back to Mark's last thing about Peter Kay, John Bishop started as the warm-up act for Graham Norton.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, and you know that movie that Bradley Cooper's just made,
The new one, yes. Him in it.
Yeah.
It's based on his life.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was mad when I read that as well.
Yeah.
So Will Arnett's basically playing him.
Basically playing, John Bishop.
John Bishop?
Yeah. Ricky Schroeder in The Champ wrecks me.
Yeah, that is a good one.
One of my favorite performances is Paul Newman in Nobody's Fool. Yes,
That's
hits
my
the spot.
that's my favorite Paul Newman movie.
I love that film. Yeah,
That's a great movie. And I love the story about Bruce Willis. He took no money for it. It wasn't even credited. He just wanted to be in a movie with, as he said, the fucking man. That's what he said. Paul Newman.
yeah.
And that was like the time that he could have just like wrote a check, for anything he wanted to be in, at that time, and he just wanted to be in a Paul Newman movie because he said that on David Letterman's show. Because Letterman said, "Why didn't you take any money?" He goes, "Dave, I know we can't curse, but oh well." And he said it, and Dave goes, "You got a point."
Right, now we are on to our physical media recommendations. I've got a theme going. I've gone for non-Christmas Christmas films, or alternative Christmas films, if you want to call it that.
Hang on.
There's a theme going. There's a theme going here, though. But if you need to get them, Pete, feel free to now. I'll show mine quickly first. There's a theme going you'll see here. First up, we have The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah.
Written by Shane Black and directed by Rennie Harlan. Awesome Christmas action film. And Gina Davis is a badass. Samuel L. Jackson's great in this. It's David Morse as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. David Morse, Brian Cox. Great 90s Christmas film. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
So you're just going for Shane Black movies?
I am just going for Shane Black, yes. Probably my favorite Shane Black film this is. Either this or The Nice Guys.
That was one of my choices for Sam's reply to his film festival all-nighter thing.
It's a good choice. I would do it.
It's a fucking great movie. That's why.
It is
All
great.
right, I'll
The
grab
dialogue's
some
great.
now.
Yeah, I just love the chemistry that Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr. have in this.
Yeah, that is.
It is great. And then the last one, another obvious one, Lethal Weapon. Great Christmas film. Not seen it for a while, so I think I could watch this year. There you go. There's my three. Kenny, what have you got?
All right. Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Great movie. One of my favorites. Elf.
Nice. I do like Elf.
And one that I seen, I when I seen this in the movies, I just was like, I had tears rolling down my face. I was laughing so hard. Twins.
Classic.
With Arnold and Danny DeVito. I literally just got these straight in from Amazon, like during the sale. So,
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't believe it or not, I didn't have Twins. I had the other ones. These were upgrades. These were like Black Friday sale titles that were like delayed. But yeah, Twins makes me laugh every time.
I've still not seen Trading Places.
Oh, dude,
I need to watch that.
You gotta see that. Oh man, you might make that your Christmas movie
I need to get it first.
You have to get it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've not even got it yet.
Oh man, you could probably get that at like your CAX or charity shops for like 50 cents. Like, get the DVD first before you even do the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Because if
it's a shame it's not streaming.
Yeah, that is true. Why isn't that streaming anywhere?
Because I use a VPN anyway, so a lot of stuff I'll watch on like American Netflix because there's such a better selection on there. But yeah, I've not seen it anywhere.
It's streaming on two places, Ollie. Paramount Plus and Peacock.
I don't have that anymore. I don't have either of those.
I
used to have Paramount Plus, but I wasn't really using it, so I didn't bother.
And it's also streaming on Pluto, Fossum, and Tubi.
Oh, Tubi. But then again, I suppose I could use my VPN for Tubi.
Yeah.
That would probably work. Yeah. Might watch that then, yeah.
Yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot, man. You'll like it. It's hour and a half, and it's so funny. Because it's a movie. Yeah. After you watch it, you'll go, they will never be able to make this today.
Yeah. One of those, yeah.
Yeah.
Pete, what have you gone for?
So I've almost completely run out of things to show on this stream that I haven't put up in like my pickups videos of recent. So I've chosen one Christmas movie and two films that give me nostalgia for when I was a child at Christmas because it used to be on TV all the time.
Oh, okay.
So the first one is the Christmas movie, and It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah,
because it is a wonderful film. Fantastic movie. Frank Capra, James Stewart, again has that sort of kind of Christmas carol sort of vibe to it, where he sees what life is like if he hadn't been born. Gorgeous film, absolutely stunning movie. Then I went with Labyrinth.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Who doesn't love Labyrinth? David Bowie as Jareth, the Goblin King. You've got Jennifer Connelly in this movie. The Jim Henson's Creature Workshop who did all the puppets and Hoggle and Ludo, and just it's such a great film.
Yes,
just so good, so much fun. And I also went with a Spielberg movie, Hook.
Mm.
Oh, good job, Jim's not here.
Yeah, good job. Jim's having Vietnam flashbacks right now.
Yeah. last time he talked about it on the stream, Kenny went down on him hard.
Yeah, because it was like, how can you like Hook?
Oh, it was a toss-up between this or Jumanji.
Oh, Jumanji.
I love that.
So I went with Hook because like Hook is a film that came out when I was very young. It came out in 1991, and it was on BBC at Christmas around about 93. So I would have been about 10 years old. And so that throws back nostalgia for me for when I was a kid. Whereas Jumanji, I decided not to because I saw this in the cinema in the summer when it came out. So it doesn't really have that nostalgic feel for Christmas for me. But Hook and Labyrinth both do. I could have chosen Back to the Future, but that would have been a cop out because that was on all the time. Or the first Batman movie, which I saw for the first time in 1991 on Christmas Eve at 9 p.m. on BBC One, and I remember it. I vividly remember it. So yeah, that's my three choices.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice pick, sir. Right, as we have no more comments at the moment, we'll go on to our next topic straight away, which is the movie news roundup. And unfortunately, I rushed this week, so I've only got two things to talk about. The first one, which Pete briefly mentioned earlier, was the sad passing of James Ransom, who was only 46. Another example of a really good character actor. And because he's obviously been working right up to now, because he was in the Black Phone too. He's in both Black Phone films.
Mental health gets everyone at some point.
Yeah, I know, but I think for me, the first thing that I saw him was obviously It Chapter 2, which on all the way, that's what everybody's, The Wire and It Chapter 2 is what everybody's saying. But it's just sad the way that things like that goes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if you feel like that, just reach out and just speak to someone, because it does help.
Yeah.
And I think especially us as men struggle to feel like we can do that. And I think just do it, because it will make you feel a lot better and it will get you out of a hole.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys got anything to say on that one.
It's weird because I knew the name and I knew his face, but I could not think of what I'd seen him in.
Yeah.
I knew it. I must have seen him in Mr. Right.
Oh yeah, that's a good film.
Old Boy remake.
I've not seen that. Skip that one.
Don't bother. Broken City, which is
Wahlberg and Crow.
Movie.
Yeah.
What else was it? Sinister. Yeah, I've seen him in that. I'm just trying to think of what else I've seen him in.
Obviously worked with Scott Derrickson a lot then.
Yeah. He did 1 episode, of Hawaii Five-0.
Wow.
Oh.
The Next 3 Days, I've seen that.
That's a good film.
Jericho, that's why I know him. That's why I've seen him in. Yes.
That was a great show.
Oh, wasn't it, Ken? It was so good.
Yeah. Lenny James was great in that show.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just sad stuff like that happens anyway. And like we said earlier, so much death, it seems, this year. So many names that you hear and you know who they are, and it's just like, sucks. But yeah. And then the other bit more uplifting news, which I put down because I know Kenny will like this. Nancy Meyers has confirmed that her next movie will begin filming in May 2026. And the first confirmed cast member is Kieran Culkin.
Really?
Do you like that, Kenny?
No, I didn't know that. Wow.
Interesting, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not done a film in 10 years.
Wow.
It's been that long. I just love her. All of her films I love. Every single one of them.
Wow.
Whether you're talking... Well, did she direct What Women Want, or did she just write it?
I think she directed it.
She directed it, didn't she?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. And then obviously Something's Got to Give, The Holiday, It's Complicated.
Wow, it's been
The
10
Intern.
years. Wow.
Yeah, 10 years since The Intern, yeah.
Yeah, 10 years is a good... The Intern was a very good movie. That's another De Niro performance that goes on really unnoticed, too.
It's an underrated film, I think. Really
Yeah.
nice film. But yeah, do you like Nancy Meyers, Pete? Her films?
I'm just trying to work out what films are Nancy Meyers movies. I don't watch a lot of romantic stuff.
You seen The Holiday?
Oh, did she do that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen The Holiday. Hang on, I'm gonna Google.
Something's
and I'll
Got to Give.
I have seen that.
Diane Keaton and Nicholson.
Yes.
That's the one where she's sleeping with Keanu.
Yeah.
Nancy Meyers.
And she did It's Complicated is great. Meryl Streep, Steve Martin, and Alec Baldwin. The brownie scene.
I like that they can't figure out the stupid webcam.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
She's
I know.
She's in bed, and then he comes in and
Yeah.
The Parent Trap, What Women Want, Something's Got to Give, The Holiday, It's Complicated, The Intern. That was quite good.
She was obviously married to Charles Shire, who did Father of the Bride.
See,
Which she wrote.
this is how I know Nancy Meyers. She produced Private Benjamin and Baby Boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
two
okay.
great films.
And I Love Trouble and Father of the Bride.
Yeah.
That's why I know the name Nancy Meyers. And she wrote them as well.
Yeah.
And Protocol, Jumpin' Jack Flash. There we go. That's why the name comes up from these 80s movies that I know.
You know, that's
Before
a
she was
great Goldie
directing.
Hawn movie that they don't talk about, Protocol. Do you guys ever
I've
see
never
that?
seen it. No, I've not seen that one.
Oh, that's a really good one, Ollie. Check that one out.
Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn had some
She was
really
good.
bangers. Yeah.
Yeah.
She had that
I love Private Benjamin.
Yeah, such a good film.
Needs to get more attention, that film.
Eileen
Yeah.
Brennan was so good in that too.
Mm.
She was so good in that.
Because it came out about the same time as Stripes, didn't it? Which I watched for the first
No,
time
it came
last
out
week.
before Stripes.
It was before. Was it
Yeah.
80 then?
Yeah, it was 80.
Because
and
Stripes is about
came out in
82,
81.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Private Benjamin came out in 1980.
Yeah, and Stripes was like 82, wasn't it? Or something like that.
80,
Yeah.
Just
81.
before Ghostbusters.
81.
81, yeah. But two very similar films.
They're all just rip-offs of MASH anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like where she comes in the office, Pete, and she's like, I just don't feel like this. Come and get me about like noon. She's talking about her wake up time.
Yeah.
Like they woke up at 6 o'clock and she's like, that don't do it for me. Come and get me about noon. Noon?
I think the strongest part of Private Benjamin is the stuff in the army. But when she meets Armand Asante and they have like
That's sweet.
Yeah, it kind of drops off a little bit there. But yeah, I mean, it is such a good film, such a fun movie. But then it's Goldie Hawn. Overboard.
Yeah.
Overboard.
Oh, yeah. It's a great film.
How people I find people don't like that movie, and I'm like, do you like Life or something like that? That movie is so funny.
Wholesome.
Yeah.
But it's because it's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Have you guys seen Swing Shift? I've still got it in the pile
no, it's
to
one
watch.
of the only early Goldie Hawn films I haven't seen.
It's where they met as well, I think.
That's
It
where
is,
they
yeah.
met, yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen it, but I've got it in the pile to watch because Stuart's. Well, we talk about it with Stuart, and I think I picked up a copy, and I don't think Stuart could find one because it's so rare. It's not been released over here. I think I got the region 1 or whatever, the American copy.
Oh, okay. It's not. I don't have a copy of it. I just remember seeing it. So many times on HBO, like over the years. You know, I'd like to revisit that again because I did enjoy it. But yeah, I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah. Adam's here. Hello, Adam.
Hey, Adam.
Hi, Ollie, Kenny, Pete, and all in the chat. Sadly, can't stop and join you. We'll watch back. Just wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks for the stream to start 2025. Well, thank you, Adam, and Merry Christmas to you as
Merry
well.
Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas.
So yeah, the only thing I've got written down to talk about now, I've just put Christmas discussion. So, what do you guys like doing at Christmas? What's your favorite things to do at Christmas?
Generally, nothing.
That's the best thing, not having to do anything, just lounging around.
I say that I love cooking Christmas dinner, and I'm not doing it this year. I'm going to my sister's, and it's freaking me out. Because I've cooked Christmas dinner every year for the last 15 years, 10, 15 years. And this is the first year where someone else is cooking Christmas dinner and we're not staying where we live. We're going out. Not out, but my sister's cooking. And I know my sister's cooking and it's creeping me out. But other than that, no, I mean, generally what we did last year was I cooked food. My sister and her husband came over. We ate, drank, and then played Cards Against Humanity for about 3 hours. And then they went home. And then me and my brother just fell asleep on the sofa watching Big Fat Quiz of the Year, I think it was.
Sounds like a good day.
It's generally what we do. We don't really do anything. I don't normally unlock the front door either. So,
yeah, nice.
Yeah,
We got
that's
Mr. Dan here.
Hey,
Hello, Mr. Dan. Go on, Kenny. What do you do?
Yeah, well, Christmas changed after my mom passed away. So it was like before that, it was like we'd wake up, open gifts, have a big ass breakfast, and then wait for our company, or we would go to the company and just spend all day there. And like I said to you earlier, we never turned on the TV. There was always like Christmas music playing, or like whatever new video game system came out, we were playing that, or with my cousins and stuff like that. Then we would eat and then play games and cards all night until like somebody tapped out. We got to go home, But yeah, I that's why I said to you, it's like very weird that like people like watch TV, but I understand, there's people that don't have families, or that rely on that, but we just eat until we can't eat anymore, and then we just play cards, so that's basically what we do. We have a good time with that.
Yeah, sounds like a good day.
It does change when, my mum passed away in 2024, in December 2024, and it was literally she passed away on the 11th of December, and we had so it was the first Christmas without my mum. Was literally 2 weeks, a week and a half after she passed away. We'd had everything that was bought for the three of us, because my sister was going somewhere else. She was going to her husband's dad's for Christmas, and so we had all this food that I had to cook for just 2 people, and it was the weirdest Christmas day because it was just the 2 of us. It was just me and my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year was a bit different. We sold the house, we moved to this flat, and I got to cook for 4 people last year, and it felt more Christmassy. Normal. But it just also still felt weird that my mum wasn't there. I think this year is going to be even weirder because obviously I'm not cooking Christmas dinner this year. Right. But it is very weird when like someone who is there every Christmas is no longer there.
It's still weird.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd Christmas without my mum, and it's just weird.
Yeah, because my mom was in the hospital from December 10th, and she passed away on New Year's Eve. And I have a problem with like this time of year right now because it's like I just want January 2nd to come.
Yeah,
because it's like too many memories.
thing is, my mum absolutely loved Christmas, so
That's the thing.
that's
And I
why
I don't decorate.
celebrate it every year. And I know that she would rather us have fun, eat a lot of food, and just be together than us worry and be depressed in December.
Yeah.
So we just the worst day in December is the 11th of December, because that was the day that she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, it happens. It's life, unfortunately. But it's never going to change the fact that it's going to be weird not having someone there who was always there. Sorry to depress everyone with Christmas.
Sorry, folks.
So it's good to talk about that
that
sort of stuff.
It's a Christmas discussion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people, unfortunately, that go through that or at Christmas.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Yeah. What do I do though? We do the same pretty much every year. I get up, bit like what you used to do, Kenny. We open presents first, and then it's my job to make the breakfast.
Oh, look at you!
Yeah, every year now. So I do smoked salmon and scrambled egg on muffins. That's been our breakfast tradition going back years. I sort of took the mantle on when my grampy died, because we used to go over to. We would always like spend Christmas Eve over theirs, and then Christmas Day we'd usually be at theirs. So he'd do the breakfast, and then my nan would cook the Sunday lunch, or not Sunday, the Christmas meal, whatever, Christmas dinner. Yeah. So now I've taken on the breakfast role, and then after breakfast, I don't do anything. Usually it depends what I've got for Christmas. Nowadays it's usually a lot of Blu-rays. So I'll sort everything out. I'll spend a good hour sorting everything out that I've got. And then I'll this year, I'd imagine I'll probably just be on my PS5 until lunchtime. And then we'll have a nice lunch. We'll all sit at the table for lunch. And then I expect my mum will go for a sleep. My nan will probably doze off downstairs. And again, I'll probably come back upstairs. Might stick a film on in the afternoon. Like I said, I've watched Lawrence of Arabia one year just to let the day pass by. And just chill for the rest of the day, really. Don't really do anything else. And then I've got to do it all over again on Boxing Day, because then I got to go to my other grandparents. And my dad will go over, and then we'll open presents from them, and then have a meal. And so I get 2 Christmases basically now, which I'd rather have one, but I suppose 2 is nice as well. Getting 2 open presents twice.
Now, when's Boxing Day?
26.
26? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 26. Yeah.
So we have. It goes Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and then everything is normal then until New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and then the start of the year is just back to normal.
Gotcha. Yeah, we have New Year's Eve. That's like really big, but last couple of years since I just I go into this like kind of fog on Christmas Eve, and I just don't want to be bothered with anything.
Yeah,
and then New Year's Day, it's just it's a shame to say when it's just another day, because my brother's like in another place, and like as you get older, it just doesn't seem to ring like it used to, so it's just kind of like another day. And if there's like football on, or if there's like I'll throw on a movie or something like that,
I don't care for New Year's. It's like when I was younger, when my parents were together, we used to have massive New Year's Eve parties.
Oh yeah, we did too.
Yeah, and then my parents divorced, and those stopped. So we got into a habit of, it was me, my mum, and my brother. We used to play cards on New Year's Eve till midnight, and then we'd watch the BBC countdown thing, and then we would carry on playing cards till about 1, 2 in the morning. Go to bed, get up the next day. It's essentially just Sunday.
Yeah.
Isn't it, really?
Yeah,
So,
that's basically we had like huge massive parties. Like I was never a person to go out to like the bars or anything. I'd rather like buy
house
stuff at
party,
home
family, yeah.
and have a party at the house and stuff like that. And we'd play like, like I said, Nintendo, Atari, whatever it was, we'd have like competitions and stuff. And then we'd watch Dick Clark. Dick Clark was huge here in America with watching the ball drop in New York.
Yeah.
And in the 80s, it turned from Dick Clark to MTV. MTV used to have huge concerts here. And it's basically, but yeah. Mr. Dan said,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, we're going to church, and then I'm going back to my cousins. Thank you very much for the invitation, Dan, because last year Dan invited me because we don't live too far from each other. Yeah, we do church. We have candlelight service at our church, and then I go back to my cousin's house, and we usually just sit around talk, and we have like a little dinner, like a late dinner after candlelight service, and then I come home and then go back over there for Christmas. That was sweet of you. Thank you, Mr. Dan. Appreciate it.
Sai says Cards Against Humanity is the greatest Christmas
really
game ever. What's not funny about getting the oldest relative to drop the F4C bomb? Yeah, very true.
It is.
We used to play this game with my aunt, who was like super duper religious, and we used to play categories. Do you guys have that over there? Categories.
No.
It was like a bluffing game. Okay, and it'll just be like a case, and then you would have like something to put in. I'll just make up the reference. Okay. Well, whenever my aunt was up, we would come up with the most sexual, deviant stuff that we could think of for like this thing, and you'd have to read it, and you would have to guess which one it was. So she would say like case, and it was like, and we would just come up with like these like really like odd sexual things, and she'd like put down her cigarette and she goes, I am not reading this, you people are disgusting. And I'm like, but Aunt Pat, you gotta read all of them, it says. And she goes, you smart ass. And she would like read them all, and we would get her like every time, and she would just like play along with it. But yeah, I miss those days.
Yeah. Sai says I have no family now, but I go to my goddaughter's on Christmas Eve, then my best mates for Christmas Day, then his mum's house for Boxing Day. 3 big meals, pray for my waistline. Well, it's nice that you got somewhere to go, you got people around you that you can go to. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to ask you, before we finish, the 3 big questions now that everyone asks. First one, favorite thing on your Christmas plate?
Stuffing.
Roasties, roast potatoes.
I'd probably go stuffing or pigs in blankets.
I make amazing roast potatoes and I love them, which is why I eat them. But yeah, stuffing is usually pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite Christmas song?
I know everybody complains about it every year, but All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey is such a good song.
Yeah, it just gets overplayed too much, but
it does get overplayed. But I would probably say something like one of the classic, like Let It Snow or something like that. I can't really think.
I like Last Christmas by Wham.
Again, if from being from the UK, Kenny, that is played so much over this December. Like I walked past the bowling place in November, and that was blasting out of the bowling place.
Yeah, I just like that one, and I don't know if you ever Jingle Bell Rock by Hall and Oates.
Yeah.
Daryl's version of that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one. But yeah, last Christmas, because I even like the little girl from Game of Thrones did a movie.
Yeah.
With all the Wham songs.
Last Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I find that adorable. My niece she's like, "Did you ever watch Game?" I never seen Game of Thrones, so I didn't know who she was. But she goes, "I know." She's like, "Uncle Kenny, I know you like George Michael." So it was like when I heard that, I was like, and all the Wham songs throughout this, I was like, "Oh yes."
It's weird. Like, do you know how you watch a movie that has a song in it, and then you associate that song with that movie every time you hear it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, the Pet Shop Boys, is it the Pet Shop Boys? No, the other ones, the Beach Boys,
Little
have a
Saint-
song in Love Actually.
Hmm.
I can't remember what it's called. But every time I hear that song, even though it's not a Christmas song, but it's in a Christmas movie, I always associate it with Christmas.
Oh wow.
Yeah. My number one all-time favorite Christmas song is Fairy Tales of New York. Just listen to that all day and I won't get bored of it. Just love it. Gets me right in the spirit.
Right in the spirit.
Right.
Right in the spirit. Right, and then the last ultimate question. Favorite Christmas movie?
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Rewatched that the other night.
It's a Wonderful Life. I just love that movie.
I'm going to be controversial, of course, and I'm going to say Die Hard.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Die Hard's
Some
great.
people will disagree with me, but it's a Christmas film and it's my favorite.
Yeah,
The song is God Only Knows by the Beach Boys.
That's it.
Oh,
yeah. God
Every
only
time I hear it,
knows.
I just think of Love Actually.
Yeah.
What other favorite Christmas film? Home Alone is great. The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a really good one. And Santa Claus the movie as well. But yeah, Muppet Christmas Carol, I watch it every single year.
I hadn't watched it for a few years, so it must have been 10 years since I last watched it. So I thought, might as well, good time to watch it this year because I've got all the Disney Muppet films. So I put it on and yeah, just great film.
That movie works because Michael Caine plays it straight.
Yes. Yeah.
Had he played it knowing that the other characters were Muppets, I don't think it would have worked. But because he played it like Albert Finney did, like Alistair Sim played Scrooge, I think it works so much better. And I think that it's probably one of Michael Caine's best performances as well.
Yeah.
But it has a great soundtrack too.
I think this next question that's been asked, I know Kenny's answer. It's difficult for me though. Favorite comedic actor? Mine's Jim Carrey. Kenny doesn't even need to say his answer. Yep. It's one of those things that can go unsaid and everybody knows.
Favorite comedic actor?
That's a hard one.
I do love Adam Sandler.
That's the one that was floating in my head, Adam Sandler.
I grew up on Mel Brooks and Monty Python, so
yeah.
That's a really hard one.
It is hard.
I'd
Bill
like
Murray.
to say Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna have to say Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I'm either gonna. To me, it would. Actually, no. Easy for me. Robin Williams. Definitely Robin Williams for me.
Yeah. But
yeah, have to go. Mark says, "Got to be driving home for Christmas." Yeah, great Christmas song. Pogues, Fairy Tale in New York, Crim that it never hit #1. Did it not? Did not know that.
Wow.
Sai says The Apartment is my favorite Christmas film.
That's
Never
really,
seen that one. Yeah, I've not seen that one before.
really good.
Home Alone 2. I like Home Alone 2 more than Home Alone 1.
Yes. It's got Tim Curry in it.
Exactly. Yeah,
Anything with Tim Curry is better
Yeah.
than anything without Tim Curry.
exactly. Right. I think we're going to call it a night there. I think it's
Okay.
a suitable time to end the stream.
Hmm.
Thank you guys for joining me, Kenny and Pete.
That's
Always
all right.
appreciated talking to you. And yeah, thank you everyone in the chat for sending in your questions and comments. Always great interacting with you guys. And before I sign off, I will say I have a plan. Whether it works or not is yet to be determined. On New Year's Eve, I am doing a mega New Year's Eve live stream, which will start at the same time as it normally does, but we're obviously going to go until the new year. But my plan is I'm going to because obviously I know everybody usually has plans on New Year's, people do their own stuff. I'm going to try and get people to come in and out throughout the night, get different guests on throughout the night, so we can just talk to different people. I just think it's a good idea to do
I'm
it.
down for that. I'm off New Year's Eve, so
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
more
working.
than
Well,
welcome.
I'm working New Year's Eve, but I'll be home by 7 o'clock anyway. So
Yeah. Well, that's the plan. So anyone as well that's watching that has participated in a stream before that's interested, let me know. I am going to reach out to some people that have been on the stream over the last year as well and try and get them involved if I can, because we've had a lot of people on the stream. So it'd be nice to get some people on to close the year out.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be nice in the new year to get some guests back that we've had before. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to let everyone know that at the end of the stream that is what's so in effect there won't be one on Monday next week. It will be on New Year's Eve instead. So
Sounds good.
yeah, so that's it. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching and thank you guys for joining me.
all right.
Bye. Merry Christmas,
Talk to you
Pete.
soon.
Yeah,
Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas,
everyone.
Holly. Have a
Bye,
great
everyone.
Christmas, everyone. Bye.
Fantastically jolly Christmas.
And you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.